This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball. After a lost season, Bay Sox baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Bay Sox baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
And from First Energy Stadium here in Reading, Pennsylvania, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball. Hello once again, everybody, alongside Paul Fritschner. My name is Adam Pohl, and we're happy to have you with us here for what is Game 2 of this 6-game series. After a walk-off loss 2 nights ago, the Bay Sox ended up being rained down. They'll have a doubleheader, not today, but a doubleheader to play on Saturday here in Reading. And for Bowie, this is a big night tonight, as Drew Rahm will step to the hill to try to continue his spectacular 2021 in winning fashion. So we now welcome you inside our broadcast booth here at First Energy Stadium in Reading, Pennsylvania. They call it Baseball Town, USA, where tonight it is Drew Rahm on the hill. He's 2-0 in his short tenure with the Bay Sox. But what a year it has been. You know, in an era where the win is not as important as it usually has been in this game, right? Because pitching wins are thought to be not a great example of how good you were in a game. Well, they usually say that when you're losing. Not when you're 10-0. When you're 10-0, they say, you know, he's pretty good. We like the wins. And that's what he is this year. Rahm, over a few levels in the Orioles organization, he was Mr. Baseball in Kentucky in 2018. The Orioles' 4th-round pick in 2018. 10-0 this season with a 3.05 ERA in 17 outings. On the hill on the other side will be another pitcher that was in that 4th round of the 2018 draft. Colton Eastman pitched here for a bit in Reading in 2019, but he has battled some injury problems and a broken finger that cost him a few months. He returned on August 14th, and he allowed 2 hits and no runs in only 1 inning. He threw 26 pitches. You have to wonder how long Eastman is scheduled to go in this game here today. This is our Bay Sox On Deck show, and we are getting ready for what is a 7:05 first pitch here from Reading, Pennsylvania. We're going to take a break. Paul Fritschner will be with me right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
We welcome you back here to Reading, Pennsylvania. My name is Adam Pohl, joined now by Paul Fritschner as the Bay Sox get ready to take on Reading for what is a 7:05 first pitch. So, Paul, it's another part of the season. We had this happen after the month of May, when we saw guys like Toby Welk, Johnny Reiser, Joey Ortiz, Kyle Stowers all come to the Bay Sox, and now we have seen it again. There is another new wave of draftees from the majority of them for the 2019 draft, but even one from 2020 that have now come here to Bowie.
Yeah, Jordan Westberg along with Andrew Dashbach in the starting lineup here tonight, but 13 player moves made before Tuesday's game, 14 total because Custodio came down from Norfolk to the Bay Sox and then was immediately put on the temporarily inactive list, but 13 player moves made, which is an incredible number. You saw a couple of releases. Tyler Irwin, who'd struggled a little bit out of the pen, but in the beginning of the season had been consistent for the Bay Sox. Just hadn't really put it all together lately. Irwin released by the Orioles, and then Seth Breen, who at the time was the oldest member of this Bay Sox team, he was also released, but he was replaced on the pitching side, a counterpart elder-wise, by Mickey Janis, who is now 33 years old and the oldest player on the Bay Sox, replacing Mejias Breen in that category.
And Janis is due to make the start for the Bay Sox tomorrow night in their Friday evening tilt. But what we have seen, we talked about it a lot with 2019 and kind of the arrival of that draft class. But here, the 2020 draft in the midst of the pandemic was a 5-round draft. So a lot of the undrafted players that signed with organizations would have been drafted in a regular season. And here we get the first 2 members of the 2020 signee class here to join the Bay Sox. Jordan Westberg, 30th pick of the draft. And he is here with Bowie playing every day at short. And then J.D. Mundy, who he's really jumped on the scene with his power, has joined this club.
Yeah, and we haven't seen Mundy play yet. He didn't play on Tuesday, and yesterday's game was rained out. But you bring this new wave, right? You look at who went up to Norfolk. You look at Adley Rutschman, Robert Newstrom, Zach Jarrett, a bunch of guys that have started their season here with the Bay Sox and then progressed up to Norfolk. And now you have this next progression of guys that have come up from Delmarva and Aberdeen. And the Bay Sox have really rebranded themselves as the Bowie Ironbirds here in the last couple of weeks with the amount of Aberdeen players that they've called up. But really it speaks to the promotional level of this Orioles organization right now and the attitude that they're taking to how they are approaching this season. And it's not just the Orioles, it's other teams around Major League Baseball that are aggressively promoting players because of that lost 2020 season. But yes, you look at Mundy, Westberg, all the rest of them that have come up here to Bowie. Like I said, haven't seen Mundy yet. We'll see Janis tomorrow night. Some of those other guys that have come up, we'll see them filter through in the week, but Dashbach and Westberg, the two that we have seen so far.
Yeah, and Dashbach is in the lineup again here tonight for the Bay Sox. You know, it's interesting. In 2018 and 19, the Orioles took a first-round draftee from Oregon State, right? So you think that is where their allegiance lies in the Pac-12. But in 2019, in the first 11 rounds, they took 3 players from Stanford, one of which, Kyle Stowers, has been here for a while, but another in Andrew Dashbach, who is a true first baseman. Early in this year, J.C. Escarra was a first baseman by trade. He goes up to Norfolk. The Bay Sox end up getting Welk, and Toby Welk and Patrick Dorian, two guys that are more used to third, kind of split time at first. But now Dashbach, he is more of a first baseman by trade, and that could be a help to Bowie to have somebody that's more acclimated to that position defensively.
Yeah, I think definitely the stability that he'll provide at first base is huge for the Bay Sox, because when you look at Dorian and Welk, who just continually rotate between the corner infield spots, Dorian really struggled defensively at first when he was put there to begin his tenure at first base after Escarra was called up. Then he settled into a groove a little bit. You see him taking countless ground balls during batting practice and everything over at first base, but it really is nice defensively to have a true first baseman in Dashbach go out there. And Dashbach and Westberg, neither of them had a hit in the first game on Tuesday, but they did combined reach base 3 times. Dashbach twice, free passes both times, a walk and a hit by pitch. Westberg was walked and scored the Bay Sox last run. Bowie only scored 2 runs in that game on Tuesday. They lost 3 games to 2. It was the first time that Reading had beat Bowie all season. And you look at the 6-0 sweep that Bowie put on Reading back in early May. The last game of that series was a walk-off. The first game of this series here at home at First Energy Stadium was a walk-off.
Well, these two teams are teams with a history, right? The Bay Sox, the longest tenured Orioles minor league affiliate. They've been playing games here in Reading against these Fightin' Phils, and formerly the Phillies, since all the way back in 1993. The Bay Sox winning their only Eastern League and Double-A championship against Reading back in 2015. We're going to take a break. We're back with a look around the Double-A Northeast League as we get set for the 7:05 first pitch. Bowie and Reading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Getting set for a 7:05 first pitch here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. We take a quick look around the rest of the Double-A Northeast League and the way that Bowie is setting up right now. Akron in first place in the league. They are at 56-35 overall. Portland at 54-36. They are a game and a half back. Again, it's the top 2 teams by winning percentage that will qualify for the best 3 out of 5 championship series for the Double-A Northeast League. That'll happen in the subsequent week after the regular season is done. Bowie is in third place. They are just a half game out of a playoff spot right now. Somerset is tied with Bowie, 2 games back of Akron, but more importantly, a half game back of Portland, who is in that second playoff spot. Erie, Altoona, and Richmond have really fallen behind the pack. Erie is 7-3 in their last 10 games, but they dropped one in their last game on Wednesday with a big chance to make up some ground. Erie is 6.5 back. They are 5 games out of a spot. Altoona is 6 games out of a spot, and Richmond is 10 games out of a spot with about 30 games remaining. Well, at First Energy Stadium, the teams are out to the field for the national anthem, which means on the broadcast, we will step away. Be back with starting lineups and first pitch after this break on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Back for the starting lineups here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. First for the visiting Bowie Bay Sox as we get ready for a 7:05 first pitch. Patrick Dorian is the third baseman leading off. Jordan Westberg is the shortstop batting second. Kyle Stowers is batting third in right field. Zach Watson, the center fielder, batting fourth. Johnny Reiser batting fifth, the designated hitter. Andrew Dashbach is the first baseman batting sixth. Caden Grenier batting seventh, the second baseman. Shane Fontana getting a start tonight. He is in left field batting eighth. And then it's Cody Roberts behind the plate tonight for the Bay Sox. On the other side for Reading, it's Madison Stokes, the third baseman leading off. Bryson Stott, the shortstop. One of the best prospects on this team in the Phillies organization, their number 2 overall prospect. He is batting second. Jalen Ortiz batting third, the right fielder. Josh Stephen batting fourth, the left fielder. Grenny Kumana batting fifth, the designated hitter. Matt Kroon, the center fielder, batting sixth. Luke Miller, the first baseman, batting seventh. Chris Cornelius, didn't see him the other night. He's in the lineup tonight. He's batting eighth, the second baseman. And then Jack Conley, who we did see the other night, he was behind the plate. He is catching again, and he is batting ninth. The Bay Sox will come to the plate in this first inning against the right-hander, Colton Eastman, getting the start tonight. This is the same Bay Sox lineup that would have been laid out there last night, but it just gets delayed by 24 hours. It'll be a doubleheader on Saturday, single admission, 4:15 p.m. first pitch. But the Bay Sox will go out there tonight. Colton Eastman to the mound, Dorian into the box, and with the call, it's Adam Pohl.
Well, thank you so much, Paul. So Eastman, a right-handed pitcher, and just like Bowie's starter in Jerome, a fourth-round draft choice in 2018. Eastman was very quickly here to this Double-A level. In fact, he pitched with Reading in the 2019 campaign. And for Eastman, it has been an injury-plagued 2021 as he enters today with a record of 0-3 and a 3.75 ERA. He broke a finger in the month of June. and is only just recently returned. And in his outing, he threw 26 pitches through a long scoreless inning and then exited. He's into the wind. The game's opening pitch to Dorian, and it's in there, a strike on the outside, 0-1. We're underway here tonight. Great to have you with us for Bowie Bay Sox baseball here from Reading, Pennsylvania. A big night for the Bay Sox. The pitch, and Dorian late to a fastball as he swings through a heater a bit down and in. And the count is 0-2. The Eastman, how long will he go in this game? He really has not gone deep into a game this year. He's not thrown more than 4 1/3 innings in any start in 2021. The wide of the 0-2 to Dorian, and a breaking ball bends down into the dirt, ball 1. One thing about Dorian, he's so tough to put away with a breaking ball that starts in the zone and then breaks down out of it. Patrick standing well back of the box, back foot on the chalk. The pitch, swing it, a tapper foul right at the plate, and the count stays here at a ball and 2 strikes. Jack Conley is catching Stokes at third, Stott at short, Cornelius at second, Miller at first, it's Stephen in left, Kroon in center, and Ortiz in right for Reading. The slow wind to the 1-2 from Eastman, and it's missing down low, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Dorian bats on deck, one of the newcomers, the shortstop, Jordan Westberg, and then Kyle Stowers. Dorian back at third base. The pitch, and a big breaking ball stays up and away, and a 0-2 count is now full. Well, when you're a leadoff hitter, you're really only going to lead the game off for sure one time, right? And you want it to be a long at bat. Patrick's done that. 3-2. And a breaking ball hit well in the air to right field. Ortiz going back, looking up. It's out of here. Oh my, what a start to this evening for the Bowie Bay Sox, as Dorian, in an elongated at bat, has hit a solo home run to right and given Bowie a 1-0 lead, a batter in.
The Bay Sox, that's their first leadoff home run since July 3rd when Caden Grenier led off against Akron with a home run, and it's Dorian's 16th home run of the year to lead the current Bay Sox players.
As here is Westberg, Jordan Westberg. Well, that's not a bad way to start. Looking for his first AA hit, and he takes a strike, a fastball in the outer half, and the count is 0-1. Now Westberg, the 30th pick of the 2020 draft. The Orioles took Heston Kjerstad from Arkansas, 2nd overall in that draft, as a cutting slider strike on the outside. It's 0-2. Kjerstad has not yet played professionally, still sidelined with a heart condition, but Westberg has been outstanding. Another SEC product as he swings and lifts a fly ball down the line and right, curling. Ortiz coming over, but it heads foul, and it's out of play. And the count is 0-2. Jordan Westberg 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored in his AA debut on Tuesday. He's now playing at a 3rd level this year. How impressive is that? You don't do that all that often, the pitch. And a big curveball strike, the slow bender gets him looking. Boy, that not only cut down, but it cut across the plate, so it had bent down and away from the right-handed hitting Westberg. And there's now 1 down for Kyle Stowers. Really exciting to see Westberg here at the AA level. He started the year in Delmarva. Here's the pitch to Stowers, and it's off the outside, a change-up, ball 1. Westberg has hit .304 with 11 homers between Delmarva and Aberdeen this year. And .304 is even better with the way swing of the bat has gone as far as for average in today's game. As a fastball misses away, and Stowers is ahead 2-0 here. 1-0 Bowie, 1 out, nobody on. The wind of the pitch, and a breaking ball strike on the outside, right in the corner, and it's 2-1. Stowers hit .275 in 36 games in Aberdeen. In 49 games in Bowie, guess what he's hitting? As there's a fastball off the outside. Paul's rubbing his chin. I'll give you a clue. Well, actually, I'll just tell you, Paul. It's 275. 3-1. Swing at a tapper foul rolled near the Reading dugout first base side. And they count 3-2. So tonight is his 50th game. I can't believe that. Time flies, doesn't it?
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's right. His 50th game in Bowie. The count 3-2. Eastman going deep in the count to 2 of the first 3 hitters in the game. He delivers, and it's off the outside, ball 4. Well, he went off speed there, and he missed. It never had the plate. And Stowers is on with 1 down, and here's Zach Watson.
You know, the other thing, too, about Kyle Stowers, just to wrap that up, Adam, is he was hitting well over 300 at the end of July, and he's gone cold a little bit, but he has stayed steady. He hasn't let the cold streak really get to him. He's able to knock in a couple of runs this week, and over the course of the last week, keep that average right around 275.
Here is Watson. Lean right-handed hitter, but my goodness, has he hit for power. And running is a home run hitter's paradise, by the way. The pitch and a breaking ball check swing as it bends down and out of the zone. The appeal, and the first base umpire, Josh Gilreath, says that he did not go. Now, Watson has hit 7 homers in 22 games with Bowie, but 4 have been in his last 6 games. And it is maybe the smallest ballpark in this league that we're playing in tonight. Here's the pitch and a breaking ball strike on the outside. And the count 1-1. And with that being said, I think Dorian's home run to lead this game off was probably a home run in the majority of ballparks in this league. 1-on-1 down, 1-0 Bowie. Patrick Dorian's 16th homer of the year. As here's the pitch and a breaking ball strike. And the count 1-2. You know, minor league baseball, if you hit double-digit homers, especially in this shortened season by 20 games, that's really saying something. And look at this Bowie lineup. Almost everybody has double-digit homers over the course of the year as a whole, including Watson. Here's the pitch, and it's off the outside. And the count evens 2-2.
It's a massive testament to Ryan Fuller and the rest of the Orioles organization and the approach that these Bowie hitters have, always trying to hit for power and extra bases. As they say, it's better for 2 hits, 2 doubles, or a double and a single to drive in a run.
The 2-2 pitch to Watson. Swinging a hard ground ball to short, could be 2. Loving stop to second one. They turn it over. It's an inning-ending double play. That was a 22-pitch inning for Eastman. He really needed that ground ball, and he gets it. But a leadoff home run in a long at-bat by Dorian to start the game. And the Bay Sox have a 1-0 lead. Reading bats, and we return on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, we look forward to getting a look at this right-hander, Drew Rom, 2-0 with the Bay Sox, as he will deal here to Madison Stokes, Bryson Stott, and Jalen Ortiz. In this bottom of the first, a Patrick Dorian home run, the 7th pitch of the first at-bat of the game, went over the right field wall. Dorian's 16th of the year, and the Bay Sox have a 1-0 lead. But Rom, the left-hander, getting ready to go to work in the orange of the Bay Sox. He delivers. Fastball tapped lightly, third base line, but outside of it. Foul. And the count is 0-1 here to the right-handed hitting Stokes. Now, how about Drew Rom? You know, he's 2-0 in Bowie, but he's 10-0 on the year. Let me repeat that. 10-0. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball on the outside corner. And the count is now at 0-2. You know, there's a major push to devalue the win for the pitcher in the game of baseball, as there's a changeup missing down low, and that's ball one. But the pitcher is the most important person in the game of baseball every night. It's just a different pitcher nightly, as a breaking ball's into the dirt, and the count is 2-2. So when you're 10-0, the statement that that's saying is, you know, when I pitch, my team wins. Isn't that what we're trying to do here? Win games, the pitch, and a fastball up high. And the count is run full 3-2 here to Stokes, leading it off for Reading. The Rom has been spectacular. 4th rounder out of high school in 2018, still just 21 years old. As he deals strike 3, got him looking. A fastball right there at the knees, no doubt about it, on the inner half of the plate, and one retired. From the state of Kentucky, this left-hander was Mr. Baseball when he was a high school senior in the state. He was sent to play collegiately at the University of Michigan, but the Orioles took him in the 4th round, and they gave him an above slot $650,000 bonus pitch. And it's in there, a strike with a fastball, right where catcher Cody Roberts put the mitt. I mean, he could have fallen asleep. He would have caught that ball, and it's 0-1. And I think that's an example of why Rom's been so effective, as he, just misses off the outside. He hit his spot, and the count 1-1. Rom does not throw that hard for a professional pitcher. His fastball is usually around 90. As a breakable line over the head of Rom, and it's got eyes into center. My goodness. We had an Oakland A's pitcher get hit in the face, I believe breaking his cheekbone. Was it Chris Bassett? Does that sound right?
It was, and he tweeted after the game last night. Thanks to everybody for the thoughts and prayers and everything like that, and it seemed like he was doing okay, which was good to hear.
Yeah, let's hope that he's okay, and let's hope Drew Rom can not be kind of taken out of his rhythm by that. It was not a sharply struck baseball, but frankly, when a ball's lined at your head, it doesn't have to be going that hard for it to be a precarious situation. Here's Jalen Ortiz, powerful right-handed into the pitch, and it's in there at the knees, a fastball strike. And the count is 0-1. The Stott singles, 1-on-1 down, 1-0 Bowie. The Bay Sox leading in the bottom of the first inning. Ortiz hitting .204 on the year, right-handed hitter. As from the stretch, set of the belt, the pitch runner goes, and a swing and a foul, and a line to the screen. And the count is now 0-2. Ortiz, we talk about power. I mean, he's only been here for 15 games. He's hit 2 home runs. He was a big international signee. $4 million was his signing bonus out of the Dominican. One of the top prizes of that year's international signing class. As here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball weakly back to through the legs of Rom. At second, Greenier's unable to glove. And my goodness, that off the bat looked like it could be an inning-ending double play. And Bowie doesn't get an out, and I think they're going to rule an error you think on Rom, as that ball had a lot of spin and it just went right through his legs.
Went right under his legs, and then at second base, Caden Grenier wasn't able to pick it up and throw to first either to at least get the one out. But yeah, it looked like a tailor-made 1-6-3 double play.
I mean, it might not have been hit hard enough to turn two, but again, Ortiz, he's a big fella. I don't think he gets down the line at too aggressive of a clip. As here's the left-handed hitting Josh Stephen. Rom in trouble early as the left-hander sets and delivers. Fastball strike. Again, popping the mitt right where you wanted to throw it. In the count, 0-1. There's a lot of Zach Davies in this left-hander Rom. I mean, he has got pinpoint fastball command. And knowing where you want to put it and being able to put it right there is a big part of this game. As the breaking ball's in the dirt, Roberts is able to block it, and the count even 0-1 and a strike. So Roberts is catching, Patrick Dorian's at third, it's Westberg at short. Caden Grenier moved around to second, and Dashbach is at first. Shane Fontana in left, Watson in center, Stowers in right for Bowie. 1-0, the Bay Sox lead it. As here's the pitch, and it's off speed and just a little bit away, and it's 2-1 here to Steven, who hit .271 in a full season in Reading 2 years ago, but in 77 games this year is hitting .211. Reading has struggled offensively. He's in the cleanup spot in the order here. Here's the pitch. Fastball line towards left center of the alley. Over, it's down, a base hit. It's going to tie the game. Watson will throw into the infield. Around for second is Steven, and he's there with a stand-up RBI double that has tied the ball game at 1. Ortiz goes first to third, and now Reading is in business here in order to try to take the lead in this game. A Stott single to center, the big air, and that opens the opportunity for Reading in a big double. And now Bowie will bring the infield in aggressively as Grenny Kumata will come to the plate in his 26th Double-A game. Right-handed hitter. Stands well away from the plate, kind of leans out over it a bit. As here's the pitch, fastball off the outside, ball 1. How about this about Grenny Kumata? He's shorter than Jose Altuve.
5'5" is what they list him at.
That's what they list him at. Usually if they list you at 5'5", you're not even 5'5". Here's the pitch. Got a breaking ball in the dirt. Nice block by Roberts. And the count is 2-0. Great thing about this game of baseball, though, isn't it, Paul, that, you know, the size is not really the whole part of this game, is it?
No, you play on the right side of the infield, especially at second base, and I mean that's a spot defensively for him. I mean, Kamana tonight did DH, but you know, you look at some of the shorter guys. You look at Altuve and what he's been able to do, and hey, size is not a hindrance in this game. Of course, the bigger you are, sometimes the more torque you can create. You look at Aaron Judge or Giancarlo Stanton.
Size, you see it more with pitchers as something of great import in the game of baseball. Reading has a run in. They've got runners at second and third and only one man down. We're tied at 1 in the first inning. 2-0 the count to Kumana. Here's the pitch. And it's up high. A fastball above the belt for ball 3. Now first base is open here. A walk would load the bases. It would also set up the chance to get a double play to minimize the damage. Another right-handed hitter is on deck, Matt Kroon. 3-0 the count. Let's see if Kumana's got the green light. As Rom delivers. Fastball he does. Chops it to first. Dashbox got it. He looks back the runner at third, and he goes to first for a big out for the Bay Sox. So not only do you get the out, but the runners cannot advance, and runners remain at second and third with now 2 down in this 1-1 game.
That's huge. Going the other way with a weakly hit ground ball, and Dashbach with the presence of mind to look the runner back, make sure he steps on the bag, and That gave Ortiz no chance to advance at third base.
The infield is back. They shade to Pohl. The outfield straight away. Maybe a step deep as well. As Kroon, a 277 hitter, is in the pitch, and a breaking ball darts down low, and the count 1-0. Rom throws both a curveball and a slider. That one really sharply broke straight down, as the count is 1-0 here to Kroon. Rom trying to minimize the damage. He delivers, and it's up and away, a fastball. And for a second consecutive hitter, it's a 2-ball, no strike count. Kroon's hitting 277 in 25 games. A lot of players with Reading that really haven't been with Reading all that long. It's something we talked about with the Bay Sox in our Bay Sox On Deck show as well. The pitch, and it's upstairs again, ball 3. So all of a sudden, Rom is laboring to place that fastball that a few batters in, he was spotting beautifully. The trail runner at second, Steven, he doubled home a run. Lead runner at third, Ortiz. And here's the pitch to Kroon. And he swings and misses. He took an enormous cut. It was a Stowarsian swing of the bat. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
He almost fell down, folks. He almost got dirty just swinging. And the count is 3-1. That's 2 straight 3-ball, no strike swings for Reading. The pitch, swing at a high lifted foul. Out of play right side. That's a good sign for Rom's fastball there. It's another fastball count. He throws it on the outer half, and Kroon was behind it.
Adam, this is about to be the 26th pitch of this first inning for Drew Rom.
After Eastman had a 22-pitch first for Reading. The 3-2 pitch, breaking ball, lifted foul, straight back our way, out of play to our broadcast right. Now the count remains 3-2 here to Kroon. Now when you think about so many newcomers, you tend to look at it and say, well, I know Bowie's got a great record and Reading doesn't, but how much does that really matter? Reading into today, 35-56. Another 3-2. And it's in there, a cold strike 3, no doubt about it. A fastball on the outer half of the plate. The inning is over. A long inning for Rom, but he allows just 1 run. And it may be an unearned run. We'll have to check on that. We go to the second, tied at 1. Bowie and Reading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crowne Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crowne Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crowne Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, folks, it was an inning in which each team had a chance to kind of break it open early. Neither did. We're tied at 1. Here's Johnny Reiser, left-handed batter. Bowie in Reading tonight. Really nice Thursday evening crowd. Great setting for baseball in this AA Northeast League. As into the wind, Eastman delivers. And it's off the inside, and the count is 1-0. I want to do a quick double check that this is Eastman. He only threw 1 inning his last time out, and it is. It's a big question in this game with a doubleheader coming up Saturday. How long Eastman will go in it. As a swing and a soft ground ball, first base line, it'll stay fair. And an easy out for Luke Miller, who gloves and then takes 1 step to his left and gets the out. 1 retired. Well, our chief meteorologist, Ralph Grunt, our team historian, has texted me. Ralph has, I actually understood this one. Portland postponed.
There we go.
So we are following the AA Northeast League scoreboard with, well, I don't think angst is the word, but we're very interested in it. So breaking ball, lifted foul, out of play. Right side is, here's the big right-handed hitting first baseman, Andrew Dashbach. One of 3 Stanford Cardinal, drafted in 2011 or 2019 by the Orioles in the first 11 rounds of the draft. Stowers was a second-round supplemental pick. Maverick Handley and Aberdeen right now a 6th rounder. He's a catcher. And Dashbach, the 11th rounder, as a fastball is away. And the count even 0-1 and a strike. Now Dashbach also playing in his second AA game, looking for that first hit as a base sock. The pitch, and he takes a slider, bending down and away. And the count is 2-1. You may not know this, but Stanford, they are not the Cardinals. They are the Cardinal. They're named after a tree, not the bird. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball off the outside. It was close. And the count is now 3-1.
What's your opinion on the tree, Adam?
I love it.
I also love it.
I think they have a different tree every year as a mascot. It's like a big thing on campus to try to be the tree. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball strike. Taken to the counts 3-2. How about that, though, to get drafted with 2 other players? You're selected by a team on the other side of the country, but to be able to come over with Stowers and Handley must have been big. The pitch, and it's off the outside, ball 4. That wasn't close, and Dashbach is aboard with a 1-out walk. And now Caden Grenier will step to the plate. 1-on-1 down, 1-1 score, top of the second inning.
Well, Dashbach does not have a hit yet, but in his first 2 games, that's now the 3rd time he's reached base.
2 walks. You like to see that. He's 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Now here's Grenier, hitting .244 in the year. This is 300th at bat with Bowie as he takes a strike in the outer half of the plate. And the count is 0-1 with kind of a get-me-over fastball. Grenier's got 8 homers in 36 driven in, so he's not far away from that double-digit home run outcome either. As a look to first, and Dashbach is back safely. And looky here, Paul. What do you see down the right field line? Activity already has commenced in the Fightin' Phil's pen. Now, we're going to see a lot of Reading pitchers in this game tonight. Will that be to Bowie's benefit? The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short, could be 2. Stock Gloving flipping for 1. They turn it over. It's another inning ending. 6-4-3. Double play. The second of the game. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's time to watch a man riding an ostrich throwing hot dogs into the crowd. A Reading staple. 1-1 our score on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, it was a long first inning for the left-handed Jerome. Let's see if he can settle into this game now. He gave up a run on 2 hits, but he threw nearly 30 pitches in that first inning. We go to the bottom of the second. We're in a 1-1 tie. This is 7, 8, and 9 in the Reading order. All three right-handed hitters. As here is Luke Miller. They'll lead things off for the Fightings, a .215 hitter with 11 homers on the year. The wind of the pitch, off speed and pulled on the ground, foul. Well outside third, and the count is 0-1. Luke Miller has hit below .230 in 3 of the 4 months this year. The pitch, well off the outside, and it's all the way to the backstop. That got away from Ron. That may have been behind a left-handed hitter. Of course, Miller's a righty. And the count 1-1. A right-handed hitter from Indiana. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Now, you may not know this, folks, but to my left, this man sitting with me, Paul Fritschner, is a connoisseur of something we may call collegiate men's basketball. I've got a question from the pitch, and another ball to the backstop. Boy, threw a changeup, it wouldn't close. And the count's 2-2, well up and away. The Indiana men's basketball pants.
Oh, yeah.
The candy cane pants that they wear. We need to get Paul's take on those pants. Here's the 2-2. Change up into the inner right field. Moving back on it, Snowers still on the run, turning to look, and it's gone, a homer. That's a Reading home run. That might not have gotten out of any other ballpark in this league, but Luke Miller has hit a home run just over the wall and right, about 15 feet to the left of the 350 sign in right center. And Reading has their first lead of the ball game. They lead it 2-1. That's almost like a Yankee Stadium home run right there. And boy, as a pitcher, you just have to shake those off. That's an out in many ballparks. Here's the pitch. And Cornelius takes a belt-high fastball strike. The right-handed hitting second baseman.
That was his 12th home run of the season. Just going to the opposite field, poking it out.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a strike. Good fastball at the knees. Are you a lover of the pants?
I do, the Ripple way. It's unique. It's to the brand, and nobody else really does it the same way as Indiana.
The pitch. Swinging a chopper back towards the mound. Rom gloves it in front of the hill. The throw is a bit low, but a real nice play there by Dashbach to claim it. That throw had a little bit of gusto on it. Rom came in. He was maybe a few steps to the third base line in front of the mound when he gloved it. And remember, Rom has made an error in this game already tonight on a comebacker that got through his legs that really changed the outlook of that first inning. That's a big out. Here's the pitch. And Jack Conley, the catcher, takes a strike. A fastball on the outside corner.
It's difficult for the pitchers that are left-handed to come off the mound to the right side because they have to turn around to throw to first base.
That's a really good point. As a breaking ball misses in. And the count is now 1-1.
Now they do fall that way after the pitch, so their momentum carries them over toward the baseball, but they still have to turn, plant, and throw.
As a check swing, but Conley went too far on a breaking ball down, and the count 1-2. You have to wonder sometimes as a pitcher, if you have made an error earlier, you get a play like that, you almost want to have to make the play quickly. As Rom had a lot of time, and he nearly threw the ball away. Sometimes you can have too much time. As Conley lifts a fly ball pop near the line and right. Long run over Stowers still coming. Leaps up in the air. And he makes the catch, crossing into foul territory and running up the side slope of the bullpen mound, which is on the field of play. So the majority of bullpens in the AA Northeast League, and if you look at any new ballpark, the bullpen's going to be out off of the field of play. But in Bowie and Reading, two of the older parks in this league, the bullpens are in play. And Stowers, a great job to leap up, make the catch, and then kind of brace himself from running up that incline. As here's the pitch, and it's a breaking ball in the dirt for ball one to the leadoff hitter, Madison Stokes.
I thought it was a good nod to the old times in Iowa, Adam, the other day, where they had the bullpens in straightaway center field. I don't know if you saw much of that game, but
yes,
straightaway center field, it was a great look.
There's a hard ground ball base hit right up the middle. That hit the side of the mound to the third base side, and it really had a lot on it. And Stokes with a two-out single. And now Bryson Stott, who had that line drive right back at the head of Rom, his first time up, will come to the plate. Stott, a first-round selection 2 years ago, the 14th pick overall of the 2019 draft. The Orioles took Adley Rutschman in that round. Have you heard of him? As he's pretty good. Here's the pitch, and it's off the outside, ball one. Here to the left-handed hitting Stott. Stott is from Las Vegas. He played collegiately there at UNLV. Same hometown as Caden Grenier, and they play the same position. As the fastball's down and away, the count's 2-0. I wonder if they're only drafted a year apart. You got to wonder if they grew up playing around each other.
There's not all that many high schools in Las Vegas. There's a good amount, but that high quality of baseball.
The pitch, and it's in there at the knees, and the count 2-1.
I was in Las Vegas a few years ago and did the tour, saw where Chris Bryant played, right. Bryce Harper grew up and played, and everything's so close. I mean, Bryce Harper playing just a few miles down the road collegiately as well.
And of course now the star of the Phillies. We are here just outside Philadelphia in Reading. The 2-1, and a foul over the screen, hitting the facing of the facade and bouncing down below. And the count 2-2. See what Pohl did there? That's called a segue. I love it. And Bryce Harper, I'll be honest, I didn't know 2 weeks ago that he was having such a good season.
Yes.
And he is actually in the MVP talk. Count 2-2. Of course, the Phillies were swept by Arizona today, I believe, as fastball's up high, ball 3.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, Adam, because working in minor league baseball and being so in tune to the minor league situations everywhere, sometimes we get asked about major league production and we say, well, let's talk about the minors.
Yeah, let me Google that. Runner's going to be running with a pitch here. There he goes, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. He blew it by him with a fastball. And that is the third strikeout of the night for the young left-hander in Drew Rom. Well, it hasn't been the best night for Rom, but look, he's only allowed a run, or now 2 runs in 2 innings. He gave up the home run to lead this thing off. And we now go to the third. Reading 2, Bowie 1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
At EA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Our new pitchers into the game for Reading, and it is Jack Perkins, a right-hander, after Eastman allows a run in 2 innings. 2-1 Reading leads. We head to the third with the call. Here's Paul Fritschner.
Well, thank you very much, Adam. It's Shane Fontana, Cody Roberts, and Patrick Dorian here to the plate as Perkins fires in a first pitch strike on the inner half of the plate to Fontana. Strike one. Now the 0-1 pitch, and that's on the outer half of the plate at 92. We finally have the radar gun working here at Reading, Pennsylvania at First Energy Stadium. Now the 0-2 pitch to Fontana, and he swings and grounds it foul up the first base line, and it stays 0-2. Fontana getting his first look at the plate in this series. Saw him last in a pinch hit spot on Sunday. Now the 0-2 pitch missing outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Fontana pinch hit for Doran Turchin. Struck out in the 8th inning. Here's a 1-2. And Fontana flies it into left field. This one is deep. Steven back, but now coming in on it. He makes the catch. And that's the first out of this third inning. Bowie trailing in the game 2-1, courtesy of that solo home run in the bottom half of the second inning. Luke Miller leading off with his 12th home run of the season. And now Cody Roberts to the plate, the Bay Sox catcher here tonight. Jack Perkins, again, he is on the mound in relief of the starter Colton Eastman. There's the first pitch in, a called strike to Cody Roberts, going to the breaking ball, outer half of the plate. One away in the top half of this third inning, the 0-1, and Roberts takes it away now with a fastball to even the count at a ball and a strike. Perkins, the piggyback starting pitcher for today. Now the pitch, and he swings over the top of a breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out in this top of the third inning. Roberts waiting on the pitch. Here it comes, and it's a fastball up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Roberts with just 2 hits at the Double-A level, but they've both been extra base hits. A home run and a double. Here's the 2-2, and he swings through it. Strike 3. Quickly, 2 outs in this top half of the third inning. First strikeout for the new pitcher, Jack Perkins. Get you the final line here on Colton Eastman as Patrick Dorian comes to the plate. Dorian led off the game with his 16th home run of the season. Here's the pitch, and Dorian swings through a fastball, strike 1. Eastman through 2 innings, he allowed 1 run on just the 1 hit. And he walked 2 and struck out 1. Now the pitch to Dorian, and he swings through another fastball. And the count is no balls and 2 strikes, 2 away. Eastman threw 32 pitches in his start, 18 of them for strikes. Perkins kind of out of a 3/4 arm slot delivery of the pitch, and it's fouled straight back from Dorian. The count stays 0-2. Perkins gets very low as he goes to deliver the pitch, creates a lot of torque out of his back leg. A fairly tall pitcher gets low and delivers, and he goes to the off speed, a swing and a miss. Dorian is retired, a swinging strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for the new pitcher, Jack Perkins. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning in a game that Bowie trails to Reading 2-1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow @Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's @Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Paul Fritschner back with you in the bottom half of the 3rd inning from First Energy Stadium in Reading, Pennsylvania. Drew Rom toes the rubber as the Reading Fightin' Phils look to expand on their 2-1 lead. 2 runs on 4 hits without an error. Bowie a run on a hit with 1 error. Here's the pitch from Rom, and it's a fastball at 90 miles an hour, missing up and away to Ortiz. Well, this right-handed hitter, the right fielder for Reading, he reached in the 1st inning on an error by Rom. Now the pitch, and it's low and inside with an off-speed offering from Rom to even the count and make it 2 balls and no strikes. He hit a ball right through Rom's legs in the 1st inning. Now the 2-0 pitch. There is a called strike over the outer half. And it got through with a runner on first base. Caden Grenier wasn't able to pick it up either. Put runners on 1st and 2nd. Now the 2-1 pitch. Missing inside to run the count to 3-1. It was a tough spot for Rom to try and work out of. He ended up allowing 1 run in the inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. Low and inside. Rom going back to the off-speed, and he runs the count full to the leadoff batter in this bottom of the 3rd inning. The 3-2, and it's a fastball, called strike 3, inner half of the plate. 4 strikeout for Drew Rom. And it'll be Josh Stephen. He doubled in the run in the 1st inning. And Stephen trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 3rd. A 2-1 game that Reading leads. Here comes the pitch from Rom, and it's a breaking ball in the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. Josh Stephen hitting .214 on the season. Rom now about to throw pitch number 55 on the night. Here's the pitch, and it's a breaking ball, low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bowie trying to even the series at 1 game apiece after dropping the series opener on Tuesday in walk-off fashion. Now the pitch, and it's low and away again. Another breaking ball. It's a left-on-left matchup with the left-hander Josh Stephen at the plate and Drew Rom, the lefty, on the mound. Cody Roberts calling behind the plate. Now the pitch, and it's a fastball, outer half of the plate. Strike number 2. Cody Roberts doing the catching with Chris Hudgens not playing defensively tonight. Now the pitch, and it's low and away to run the count full. Josh Stephen yet to swing at a pitch in this at-bat. This will be the 6th pitch of this at-bat. Here it comes. It's a swing and a foul tapper straight down. and he stays alive, which means we'll see the 7th pitch coming. It is a packed house in Reading tonight. If you're watching on the MILB stream, you might see some seats behind the plate, but elsewhere it is packed on the pitch, and it's grounded foul up the first base line. I really don't think Reading could put any more people in the stands in general admission up the first or third base lines. There are seats behind the plate in the plated section, but elsewhere it is jam-packed. Now the pitch, and it's outside. Ball 4. Reading has a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of this 3rd inning. In a game they lead 2-1. And Grenny Kumana is the batter. Grounded out to first his first time up. Stands at just 5'5". He chopped the ball to first base. That Dashbach with a runner on third just stepped on first base for the out. There is a pool in right field here in Reading. Party decks in left and right field, and there is people sitting everywhere in both sections. Now the pitch, and Kumana pops it up on the infield to Dashbach again in foul territory just outside the line on the grass. He makes the catch, and that's out number 2 in the bottom half of this 3rd inning. And Matt Kroon is the batter. Kroon, a strikeout victim in the 1st inning. The 2nd strikeout by Rom. He struck out looking to end the frame. Right-handed hitting center fielder for Reading to the plate. Picked in the 18th round in 2018. Kroon waiting on the delivery from the left-hander. Drew Rom pitching out of the stretch. Here it comes, and it's a fastball just a bit inside. Ball 1. Big hole on the right side of the infield for Matt Kroon. At first base, it's Dashbach holding the runner on. At second, it's Grenier playing more up the middle. There's the 1-0. And that one catches the outer half of the fastball from Rom to even the count at a ball and a strike. Bowie's one hit tonight was the solo home run from Patrick Dorian to lead off the game. Otherwise, Bowie without a hit. The 1-1, and it's fouled straight back, 1-2. So Rom, after allowing the 1-out walk, is a pitch away from getting Bowie back to the plate. Bowie right now sitting 1/2 of a game, 0.5. Half of one game out of a playoff spot. 1 month in the season left. Here's a 1-2. Swinging this one, grounded straight down and foul. Stays 1-2. The regular season ends on Sunday, September 19th. Bowie has 3 of the final 4 weeks of the season at home. So if you have not seen the Bay Sox play at Prince George's Stadium yet, 30% of the home season is still left, even though there is just 1 month left. But with these 6-game series this year, that's how it works out. 10 home series, 10 road series. The 1-2, and it's fouled back again. If you're sitting on the right side of the stadium, you've been treated to some souvenirs tonight. Reading able to foul away a lot of pitches here in this inning, trying to put a ball in play fair. There's only been 1 of those in this inning. Here's a 1-2, and it's grounded foul now to the left side. Bowie welcomes Erie next week. Then the week after, it'll be Somerset, and that's the series that could really define the Bay Sox season. Bowie will go to Harrisburg after that before coming home against Altoona for the final week of the year. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and it's low and inside. Roberts blocks it up. Count now at 2-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner at first base is Josh Stephen. He walked there with 1 out. Now there's 2 outs after Kumana popped out to Dashbach at first. Rom coming set. This will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2 delivery from the left-hander. There goes the runner. The pitch is up and out. The throw from Roberts. Grenier applies the tag. Not in time. The defense was running off the field. They thought that was out number 3. Josh Stevens steals the bag. He's now in scoring position. He didn't get a great jump, and the throw from Roberts, had it been more to the runner side of the bag, would have been in plenty of time, but it was more to the third base side, which means Grenier had to make the catch and then go over to apply the tag. Now the pitch, and it's hit deep to left field. Looking back on it, Fontana looking up, and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Matt Kroon, his first home run at Double-A Reading, and the Fightin' Phils have extended their lead. It's now Reading 4 and Bowie 1 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 3 of Reading's 4 runs have come via the long ball. And Luke Miller, the batter at the plate now, is the one with the other Reading home run. So 2-run shot there from Matt Kroon. Justin Ramsey will go out and have a word with his left-hander. Really just hasn't been Drew Rahm's night tonight. That jumps his ERA at Double-A level up by over a run. It was 4.08 going into that at-bat. It's now at 5.09. But still a fairly small sample size at the Double-A level. This just his 4th Double-A starts. That was his 71st pitch of the night. There is action in the Bay Sox pen. Can't quite tell who that is down there throwing. Justin Ramsey will walk back to the dugout. And it's Luke Miller who hit his 12th home run of the season with Reading. He's at the plate. First pitch from Drew Rahm is low and outside, a fastball. Ball 1. Luke Miller picked in the 22nd round in 2018. The next one from Rahm, a swinging strike, as Luke Miller was looking for his 2nd home run of the game, and he was behind on a fastball. And it counts 1-1. In the on-deck circle, it's Chris Cornelius. Bowie will have Westberg, Stowers, and Watson 2, 3, 4 in the next inning. 1-1 pitch, a fastball missing up and away. So whereas Drew Rahm was going to the breaking ball a lot in the last inning, he's gone back toward the fastball more in this inning. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss at another fastball. This one more toward the center of the plate, but he swings through it, and the count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Reading has scored at least 1 run in each frame. The pitch, and it's fouled back to the screen, 2-2. 1 run in the 1st, 1 run in the 2nd, 2 more here in the 3rd. This likely the last batter for Drew Rahm as he crosses over the 75 pitch mark. Now the pitch, and it's grounded out to 3rd, a high chopper. At 3rd base, it's Dorian. The throw across to 1st in time. And that is out number 3. But Reading gets 2 runs in the inning. And we'll be back for the top of the 4th. Bowie needs some help, but they have plenty of time left to do it. It's Reading 4, Bowie 1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at basesox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Bay Sox will need a little help now as we head into the top of the fourth inning. The pitch, and it's low and outside. Ball one to Jordan Westberg, still looking for his first Double-A hit. Now the pitch. And Westberg takes it inner half of the plate with a fastball from Jack Perkins. And the count is 1-1. Westberg has reached base once via a walk. That came last game, the pitch. And it's a strike, middle half of the plate that time. And it counts 1-2. Perkins came in for the third, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Now the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball out to short. Bryson Stott there. Handles and throws to first. And Westberg is retired 6-3 after the strikeout in the first inning. Westberg now 0 for 2 with the ground out to short. And Kyle Stowers will come to the plate. Mentioned in his last at-bat that Stowers was hitting well above 300 entering the month of August. And his average now closer down to around 275. Here's the pitch. And it's on the outer half of the plate, a fastball at 93 for strike one. But it hasn't dipped lower than that, which has been important. The pitch, and it's lined out to right field, a base hit. Kyle Stowers with his first hit of the night. He walked his first time up. But that's so important for a hitter like Stowers, a power hitter at that. When you're in a slump, that you don't let it continue, that at least you cap it off somewhere.
Right.
And he has capped it right around that 275 mark, which to his credit, 1, leads the Bay Sox in average, and 2, as we've talked about extensively, Adam, 275 is really the new 300 in this day and age.
Well, when you hit the ball hard consistently, you just get a lot more hits with contact, like what we just saw there.
And here's Zach Watson, the pitch to him. And that's a called strike, inner half of the plate with a fastball. He grounded into an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play his last time up. Bowie trailing 4-1. That hit from Stowers, just the Bay Sox second hit of the night. Now the 0-1 pitch. And it's a little low and away, a ball and a strike.
And I think the consistency in which Stowers makes that level of contact is why over the course of his career he is going to have a higher batting average on balls put in play than the average player.
Yeah. Here's a 1-1. Hit in the air right center field. This one is deep. Sending Ortiz back, looking up, and it bounces at the base of the wall. Being sent around, but holding there is Kyle Stowers. It's a double for Zach Watson. An OPS of 843 going into that at-bat. That will go up, and another extra base hit for the Bay Sox center fielder.
Great to see Watson get into a breaking ball. That was a hanger. I mean, that might have even been above the belt when he connected with that big looping breaking ball. And now let's see what Redding's going to do. You'd almost certainly think they'll keep the infield back here. So a ground ball pulled to the right side will bring home a run, even if it's an out here.
Johnny Reiser grounded out to first his first time up, as you mentioned, pulling a ball to the right side. Pitching out of the stretch with a runner on third. Perkins set, and he delivers a fastball outside for ball one. Reiser hitting .259 on the year. Well, the big opportunity is Bowie is trailing by 3, the tying run at the plate. Reiser then Dashbach in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. And that one a little closer to the plate, but still staying outside with another fastball, and Reiser is ahead 2-0. Luke Miller handling that first one from Reiser with ease in the second inning. Reiser with that open stance, facing the right-hander, Jack Perkins. 2-0 pitch, and it's a breaking ball, outer half of the plate, strike one. Reading has scored at least a run in all 3 innings so far. Bowie's 1 run came on the solo home run from Patrick Dorian to lead off the game. The first batter of tonight's contest going deep to right center field. His 16th of the year with Bowie. Now the 2-1. And it's low and outside, 3-1. Of course, Adley Rutschman leading the Orioles organization with 19 on the year after he hit his first AAA home run in Charlotte yesterday in the first game of the doubleheader. Norfolk was swept in that doubleheader yesterday by the Charlotte Knights. 3 balls and a strike with 1 out. Johnny Reiser weighing on this one as he steps out a little bit. Little action down there in the Bay Sox bullpen still. Here's the 3-1, and it's a breaking ball low and away, and Perkins walks Reiser to load the bases. Adam, I'm not a glasses wearer, and I left my binoculars back in Bowie. All I can tell you is that it's a right-hander warming up. Could be Tim Naughton. Kind of looks like Naughton's delivery, but deep down the left field line, we'll have to wait for the next inning as Drew Rahm's night is likely done.
It's just a night where neither starter is going to go very deep in this game at all.
Here's Andrew Dashbach, the pitch, and he swings through the first one, a breaking ball for strike 1. And how big would Dashbach's first double-A hit be if he could find some open grass right here?
Yeah, this is a huge spot of the ball game. Reading has got a big early lead, 4-1, but you've got the bases loaded and only 1 down. So this is pivotal. The Bay Sox, you got a lot of baseball left, but you need to get something out of this opportunity.
No doubt about that. With the bases loaded and 1 out in this top of the 4th inning, trailing by 3 runs, the tying run on base. Dashbach walked in his first at-bat, first plate appearance in the 2nd inning. That was his 2nd walk and the 3rd time he's reached base, but he still doesn't have a hit. Here's the pitch, and it's outside, ball 1. Going back to that low to mid-90s fastball. Dashbach, a right-handed hitter, first baseman, swinging the bat high above his head. The 1-1. And Dashbach takes it inner half this time. That's strike 2. Electing not to swing. Now we'll have to protect in a 1-2 count. Middle infield playing back. They're going to try and turn an inning-ending double play. Bowie's already done that twice. The pitch, and a check swing foul ball to the backstop.
And it's a good thing that Dashbach got a piece of that, because that was another hanging breaking ball, but it was going to hang, I think, into the strike zone on the inside part of the plate, just beneath the belt. And Dashbach checked his swing, and I think he's fortunate to get a piece of it.
A ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. The pitch, and he chases a pitch at the dirt. Strike 3. First base is occupied, and that's out number 2.
It's a huge out of the ball game where an out could bring home a run, and it's one of those things, you get that big looping, hanging breaking ball in the zone, and Dashbach kind of checked his swing on it, and then the next pitch he throws that same curveball. He starts it above the knees, it bends into the dirt, and Dashbach took the bait.
And it's Caden Grenier now who grounded into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play, his first trip up. The pitch, and that one is center cut, and he lays off the fastball. Strike 1. 2 away in the top of the 4th. Bowie's going to go to the bullpen for the bottom of the 4th. It appears it's Tim Naughton. Here's the 0-1, and Grenier swings through it, fouls it into the glove of Conley, and he's quickly behind 0-2. If he can reach, Shane Fontana would bet next. Bottom half of the 4th, Reading will have 8, 9, and 1. Cornelius, Conley, and then Stokes to the plate. 0-2 the count, the pitch. Grenier rolls over it to the left side. At third, it's Stokes to second, and the inning is over. 5-4 on the inning-ending ground ball, and Bowie had the bases loaded with 1 out, but they do not score. It is still Reading 4 and Bowie 1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Bay Sox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BaySox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Bowie does indeed go to the bullpen for the bottom of the fourth inning, and it's Logan Gillespie on out of the bullpen to replace the starter for the Bay Sox, Drew Rom, who cannot earn the win tonight. Drew Rom lasting just the 3 innings. In the final line on Rom, he threw 3 innings in tonight's game. He allowed 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 runs total, with a walk and 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, we may have been remiss in mentioning, but Rom's first inning run allowed ended up being an unearned run. It was up to the scorer's discretion as to if it would be or not, but it is. And now the right-hander Logan Gillespie is coming into the game.
And Logan Gillespie fairly recently called up. How long does recently called up apply? How long can we use that term?
A few outings. I don't know. We're right on the cusp of that going away. Maybe tonight's the last night.
I would say tonight is the last night. I say 5 is the limit, and tonight is number 6. A 6.1 ERA. He has allowed 7 earned runs in his 10 1/3 innings that he has thrown for Bowie so far since his promotion from High A Aberdeen. First batter he'll face is Chris Cornelius, who grounded out back to Rom in the second inning. First pitch from Gillespie is low and away at a ball and no strikes. Jack Conley waits, then Madison Stokes in a game Reading leads 4-1. The pitch from Gillespie is a fastball, outer half of the plate. Strike 1. Again, this is the 6th appearance for Gillespie at the AA levels. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was behind on a fastball. Gillespie last appeared back on the 14th through 2 innings against Richmond. He allowed 2 runs. Here's the pitch, and it's low and away. Bounces through the dirt. Roberts there. He has allowed a run in 3 of his 5 outings so far with Bowie. And it's been multiple runs, 2 runs, 3 runs, and 2 runs in them. The 2-2 pitch, up and inside. 3-2 now. He has not walked a batter in the month of August. And he's gone at least 2 innings in each outing. The 3-2, and I jinxed him. That's a fastball up and in, and there is a walk to begin the bottom of the 4th inning. Jack Conley will come up. Reading leading 4-1. 3 of their 4 runs have scored on the long ball. Adam, it's a great crowd, great atmosphere here at First Energy Stadium tonight. I was mentioning in the last half inning how the stands along the grandstands along both foul lines are packed. Really, you can't find a seat anywhere. Here's a pitch into Conley from Gillespie, and it's up and away with a fastball.
It's really an event here at Reading. You know, they have live music before the game. 2 hours before the game, there's a ton of people enjoying the live music. There will be a band after the game tonight with their outside kind of tiki bar open. I mean, it really is a unique setting for baseball.
The 1-0, and it's a ground ball out to third. Dorian charging in on the infield grass. He throws across his body to first base. And that's out number 1 in this bottom of the 4th inning.
One of the things about being a great defender like Dorian is having an understanding of the situation when a play arises. And right there, instead of trying to hurry a throw to second that probably wasn't going to get an out, with the ball hit weakly, he's got a catcher running. He didn't hurry it at all. I mean, he charges the ball, just kind of made a solid, easy throw across, and you say, okay, whatever. But there were so many ways that he could have made a mistake there, and he did not.
You know, on the transfer, on the throw, fielding the baseball, any of that. Lineup goes back to the top for Madison Stokes, and he fouls that one into the glove of Roberts. Strike 1.
You know, it's easy to hurry a throw to second or try to make an off-balance sidearm throw to first to get a guy. But when you have that internal clock, you're ready, you're prepared mentally. You know, nothing really takes you by surprise once you get the ball in your hands.
The 0-1, and that one breaks out of the plate away. Ball and a strike.
And you don't really think about how preparing yourself and thinking the game mentally makes you a better defensive player.
Stokes 1 for 2 today with a single. Struck out looking. First batter of the game for Reading. Leadoff batter in this lineup. The runner in scoring position. Here's 1-1, and it's grounded out to Dorian, but it goes foul.
Bay Sox are now getting another right-hander up and throwing in the pen. I mean, this is a game. I know it's 4-1, but when you've got a game where each team's going to throw 6 pitchers, you know, it takes one guy having a really bad night for you to get that big inning and win the ball game. And so for the Bay Sox, they just need to kind of hang the rearview mirror here. That was a big opportunity lost with the bases loaded at 1 down, not to score in the last inning, but they're still in this game.
A ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs to Madison Stokes. Here's the pitch, and it's weakly hit up the first base line off the end of the bat. Going over to pick it up is Gillespie. Now he places the tag, and he's out at the bag. Madison Stokes trying to dive into first base to get under the bag, or under the tag rather, and he was tagged out. He's trying to argue that he got under the tag and got into the base safely, but that was a very bizarre play because the ball came off the end of the bat of Stokes. It rolled slowly up the first base line. Gillespie came off the mound to field it. He picked it up, applied the tag as Stokes went diving in. Dashbach was also coming in to try and field it. The only play there really was Gillespie having to pick that up and apply the tag. And going back to the dugout now is Madison Stokes.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance there that he didn't get the tag on it. That was not an argument as to Stokes getting to the bag first. It was an argument that there was never a tag placed. The first base umpire was behind. He was kind of screened from that call, but he made an emphatic call. And that's a very, very big one for the Bay Sox.
Now it's the Phillies' number 2 prospect, Bryson Stott. Here's the pitch. And it's a low and inside with a fastball, ball 1. Stott today with a single and a run scored in the first inning. The only run of the game for Reading that has not been scored on a home run. And he struck out swinging for Rahm's 3rd strikeout. That came in the 2nd inning. Stott, a left-handed hitter. 1 for 2 today. 272 on the season. The pitch up and away. It's 2-0. That was a fastball there from Gillespie. Bay Sox trying to hang in there. Looking around the AA Northeast League. Altoona beating Somerset 5-0 right now. So if Bowie can come back in this game, that would be huge. 2-0 pitch, a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Roberts. 2-1. A massive chance for the Bay Sox in this game tonight. 2 away in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Reading leading it by 3 runs at 4-1. with a run of insurance 90 feet away in Cornelius. And here's a line drive over the head of Caden Grenier into right field. A base hit, an RBI single for Bryson Stott. That's his second hit of the night. And the Fightin' Phils now lead it 5-1. And Redding is just making some loud contact tonight.
That was a changeup right over the plate. Stott did a great job. But, you know, it's a changeup. You want to throw it over the plate in a hittable position. You might say why, but you're trying to get them out in front. The hitter, his timing, and Stott did a great job at waiting back on it. And it's another big clutch hit for Redding tonight.
And here's Jalen Ortiz. Check back to first, and there safely was Bryson Stott.
They've now scored in every inning.
1 run in each inning at least, with 2 runs coming in the bottom of the third. The Bay Sox trailing it by 4 runs, 5-1. Ortiz waiting. The pitch, and a fastball outer half, a little low as well, but it's a called strike 1. Josh Stephen in the on-deck circle. Ortiz reached on that error in the first inning. Ball got through the legs of Drew Rahm. Right-handed hitting right fielder. Struck out looking in the third. The 0-1 from Gillespie. He's going to have to wait and check back to first again. There safely was Stott. Really, you look down the third and first base lines, and in the outfield and left field and right field, everywhere, stands are packed. And it's turned into a very nice night as well. The 0-1 pitch, and it's hit in the air, left center field, but very shallow. Coming in, Watson running for it, and he can't make the catch. The throw goes over to third. There to back it up as it got by Dorian was Logan Gillespie, and he saved a run. The heads-up play backing up the throw from Zach Watson, who was playing very deep in center field, and a weakly hit pop-up into shallow left center. It fell in between Westbrook, Fontana, and Watson. Nobody able to get out there, and it's a double for Jalen Ortiz.
I have to see how they ruled it, because I think that should be a single. They might rule it a double, but Watson threw that ball to third, and that was the wrong base to throw the baseball to. He had no chance to get the runner started third, and by doing that, I know it's a 4-run game, but it allows Ortiz to go from first to second, and now a base hit could mean 2 runs instead of 1.
Yeah, you are right, Adam. They do rule it a single, getting to second on the throw. But there are 2 outs in the inning. Josh Stephen takes the first pitch inside for ball 1.
It's also a pretty, small outfield. Once again, this is not a ballpark in which the fences are deep, so I'm surprised that ball found a way to fall in. That had a ton of air under it.
The 1-0 pitch, close stance, out of the stretch from Gillespie. Here it is. Swing and a miss, goes off speed, and way out in front of that one was Stephen. He has doubled tonight. He's also walked and scored as a stolen base. Been very active in this lineup offensively. A ball and a strike with 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Redding by 4. The pitch, a fastball up and in. It's 2-1. Another long inning for the Bay Sox defensively. Stephen hitting .214 on the year with 37 driven in. He wants to drive in a couple of more. The next pitch, there on the outer half of the plate. 95 for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Dangerous situation for the Bay Sox with 2 in scoring position. The pitch, and it's low and outside. And this runs the count full. The Bay Sox are clinging to life right now. First base is open. It's still early in this game, just the bottom of the 4th inning. But a big pitch coming. The payoff delivery from Logan Gillespie. And it's up and out He lost the fastball, ball 4. That's the second walk of the inning. The first one scored. Chris Cornelius already in, and the bases are loaded. All 3 of the base runners on base right now have reached with 2 outs.
And they're going to send the Bay Sox pitching coach Justin Ramsey out, which is interesting because you do have a pitcher that had been getting loose and is more than likely warm, but activity had stopped and it is about to commence again. This, though, meaning that it is going to be Gillespie, who this is his first inning of work, and he will be working to Kumano. The 2 walks have really hurt him in this inning. 1 walk has already come around to score.
Akron right now, Adam, beating Harrisburg 8-1, and Altoona beating Somerset 5-0. Couple of checks around the AA Northeast League scoreboard.
Yeah, it's interesting though. This is the reason we talked about this being such a big game is due to the fact that you lost the Grayson Rodriguez game, right? You lost with your ace on the hill, even though he threw well Tuesday. Now you got a pitcher that's 10-0 going tonight. And now you're behind the 8 ball here. I mean, Reading can blow this game wide open here with a big base hit. So the Bay Sox in trouble with 2 of their best pitchers on the mound of dropping the first 2 games of this series.
Rennie Kumana 0 for 2 tonight. Ground out to first and a pop out to first. How much Logan Gillespie would love another one of those. The pitch, and it's a fastball off the plate, low and outside. Ball 1. Kumana easily taking that one. Gillespie off the first base side of the rubber, peering in for the sign. Now set and the pitch. Kumana flying it to the right side, but foul.
This is where the walks kill you because, you know, in this innings, he's given up 1 solidly struck base hit. A line drive that was over the second baseman Grenier's head. He got a pop-up that, you know, usually is going to be an out that falls in, and then the 2 walks, and it puts you in a tough situation.
Yeah, it's a 1-1 count in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. And now you put some more pressure on yourself to have to find the zone. And a 2-1 count. I mean, there's nowhere to put the batter. The bases loaded and 2 outs. Kumana knows that Gillespie has to come at him. Now the pitch. It's up and in, 3-1. And this is a huge pitch in this game. The Logan Gillespie is about to throw. He knows it. He steps off the mound. Takes a deep breath, collects himself. Kicks the dirt around on the mound a little bit. You cannot walk a run in. Already trailing by 4 runs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch, and it's hit in the air, left center field. Watson over for it. Fontana from left calling him off, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Kumana got under it, and the inning is over. And we'll head to the 5th. Bowie still trailing 5-1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Bowie with a little more work to do now in this score column as they find themselves trailing 5-1 headed into this fifth inning. Reading has plated a run in each inning at least. And as we head into the fifth, the Bay Sox have 8, 9, and 1 due up. Adam Pohl takes over.
Well, thank you, Paul. You know, I didn't really realize this till now. Here is the left-handed batting, Shane Fontana. Fly down to left his first time up. Here's the pitch, and he takes up and in ball one with a fastball. Oh boy, we talked in the pregame about the new look Bay Sox. Look at this lineup pitch, and it's under the knees. Count is 2-0. I really hadn't realized that Fontana does not have a double-A hit yet, does he?
No.
It's only his third game, the pitch, and he takes inside. It's 3-0, so you have got 3 of the 9 in Bowie's order that don't have a double-A hit because they're so new to the level. And Cody Roberts on deck has 1. Here's the pitch, and there's a strike at the knees with a fastball. Now, 4 of your 9 hitters have combined for 1 hit, not due to their struggles, but just because they're so new to the team. Pitch. Swing it a foul right off the mask of the catcher Conley. And you're getting them all right here, or nearly all of them. If we get to Westburg, who would be the 4th batter of the inning. It's Fontana, then Roberts, and then Dorian. Pitch. And a breaking ball, check swing, and he went too far. It's in the dirt. They're going to have to make the throw to first, and they do so. And 1 retired, and Fontana was ahead in the count. But he ends up chasing ball 4. And 1 retired, and here is Cody Roberts. Roberts has 1 double-A hit, I believe. Check that, he's got 2, but his first was very memorable. My goodness, a grand slam. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball off the outside. Or check, it was a 2-run home run, but it was a huge one for Bowie in that crazy game 1 of the doubleheader last Saturday night. As a breaking ball bends down and away, and it's 2-0. Think about how big that game feels right now. The Bay Sox were nearly swept in a doubleheader Saturday. They did win Sunday, a loss Tuesday. There's a foul on the line to the screen. They got in on Roberts' hands with a fastball, and the count's 2-1. But Cody get that big 2-run homer in the Bowie win. They scored 5 in the 9th to win it. Here's the pitch. And he lifts a high foul pop out of play off to the right, and the count's 2-2.
Yeah, and his other double-A hit was an RBI double. So a couple of extra base hits in big ways. Run scoring hits for Roberts.
As he takes a cold strike 3. Off-speed pitch on the outside part of the plate. Yeah, what a story. I mean, Perkins has been outstanding tonight. He's struck out now 5. And this is his 3rd inning of work. The 2 down for Dorian. As here's the pitch. And he swings it. It's a ground ball right side. Weakly struck to his left gloving. In the shallow outfield grass, Cornelius. He throws out Dorian, and just like that, the inning's over. So it feels like a long time ago that Dorian hit that homer. It gave Bowie a 1-0 lead, 1 batter in. But now they trail Reading 5-1. New pitcher coming in for the Bay Sox for the bottom of the 5th after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
The Bay Sox go to the bullpen again for their third pitcher of the night, and it'll be Garrett Stallings making his Double-A debut. He'll replace Logan Gillespie, who in tonight's game throws just the one inning. And Gillespie is charged with one earned run on 2 hits with 2 walks and no strikeouts in that inning. Gillespie threw 29 pitches, 14 for strikes. Adam, the Bay Sox pitchers have thrown a lot of pitches individually in innings tonight. Have not had a quick and efficient inning yet, as Reading has scored at least one in each frame, with 2 runs coming in the bottom of the 3rd inning. But now Reading will have 6, 7, and 8 to the plate against the right-hander making his Double-A debut, Garrett Stallings.
Great to see him. Stallings brought to the Orioles organization in the trade that sent the shortstop Jose Iglesias this offseason to LA as he delivers down and away, ball 1. Here to the right-handed hitting Matt Kroon, who had the biggest swing of the bat in this game. A 2-run home run in the 3rd inning pitch, and he swings and misses. And a pitch on the inside, and the count is now 1-1. The Orioles have made a lot of trades with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. They brought in a lot of pitching as it's off speed and in, and the count is 2-1. We've seen Kyle Bradish here. He was a part of the Dylan Bundy trade. Kyle Branovich as well on this Bay Sox team in that trade, as there's a swing and a tapper foul third base side. The Orioles traded for 4 minor league pitchers when they traded Dylan Bundy to the Angels. And Stallings is another in that line of Angels minor league draftees. As here's the 2-2. Oh, inside and nearly hit him. A fastball straightened him up, ball 3. Stallings from the University of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round draft choice in 2019 and did not pitch professionally at the end of that year. He throws, swinging a chop ball to third, well struck. Backing up, Dorian Love's long throw, and hanging on the peg. Dashbach, an outstanding play. Boy, Dashbach can really play defensively at first. Dorian had to hurry that throw, he got a lot on it. When he backed up to play it, Kroon is the center fielder for Reading, and they get the out. That was beautifully done. And now Luke Miller will come to the plate.
It's nice for a guy like Stallings to come in there at the Double-A level and be able to trust your defense like that behind you.
No doubt about that. As here's Miller and the pitch, and he swings and fouls a breaking ball that was over the plate on a soft line back to the backstop. And the count is 0-1. Now Stallings with a loss 2020 after pitching collegiately, throwing more than 100 innings in the 2019 college baseball season. As a breaking ball's down and the count 1-1. He's making his professional debut, just like Branovich, in a different organization than the one he was drafted into with the Orioles this year. He delivers. Fastball, strike on the outer half. And it's 1-2 here to Miller. 5-1, Reading leading in the bottom of the 5th inning. And he's been outstanding. He delivers. And it's off the outside. A fastball at 93 miles an hour. 2-2. Stallings with Aberdeen this year, 8-3 with a 4.39 ERA. He throws, swinging a line drive, base hit into center, tailing a bit away from Watson. He runs it down, throws it into second, and Miller's got a second hit of the night. A one-out single, and now the second baseman, Chris Cornelius, will come to the plate. You think about it, the Bay Sox do have a bevy of SEC talent of yesteryear on their club, especially some of these newcomers. Westberg is an SEC product, the new Bay Sox shortstop. Here's Cornelius, right-handed under the pitch, and he swings and chops it over the hill. It's who's got it? Grenier glove steps on second, and he fires to first for a double play. Boy, Westberg crossed right in front of Grenier, and I couldn't tell who had the ball, but Grenier had it. He steps on second. 4 unassisted to 3 to turn 2. The inning is over. We go to the 6th. 5-1 Reading leading here in Reading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
First pitch swinging, Jordan Westberg lines a ball into left center field all the way to the alley, and it rolls all the way to the wall, or through the alley to the wall, I should say, and there's the first double-A hit for the young Bay Sox shortstop, and it's a leadoff double to try to spark Bowie. 5-1 trailing, Reading in front here in the 6th inning. Well, that's just what the doctor ordered for the Bay Sox. A leadoff double for the right-handed hitting shortstop, Jordan Westberg. And here's Stowers, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. And he smoked one through the right side of the infield his last time up. As Perkins, now in his 4th inning of work, sets, and he throws. And it's off the outside, a fastball, ball 1. You know, Paul, this was the part of the order in the 4th inning that set the table. Bowie loaded the bases with 1 down, and Perkins danced out of the jab. It would be a much different game if the Bay Sox could have gotten something out of that inning, as a big breaking ball cut on and fouled into the glove of the catcher in Conley, and the count is 1-1. Stowers has 9 homers for the Bowie, as there's the breaking ball again, and it bends down low. Stowers might be a guy that sees a smaller percentage of fastballs than any other at this point in this Bowie lineup. What do you think?
He takes some big cuts at those breaking pitches, trying to break into his barrel
The pitch. Swing and a lifted foul. Out of play left side. There was a fastball. And the count is now 2-2.
The one thing I'll say about Stowers, every swing is the same. Every swing he takes is a big cut at the base. He's not trying to slap a ball at any point. He is taking the same swing every time.
The pitch. And a breaking ball into the dirt, ball 3.
It's one of those where you run into one and it goes a long way.
And no doubt about it.
That's reflected in his home run totals.
He doesn't hit too many that just kind of scrape the outer edging the wall and just narrowly crest into the crowd. Here's a 3-2 pitch to Stowers. Swing and a miss. They got him. It was off speed. He cut right over the top of it, and it is a big strikeout for Perkins. His 6th of the night. Now in what is 3 1/3 innings, so 10 outs. He has gotten 6 via the K. And here's Zach Watson, who doubled the other way into right. His last time up. 5-1 running in the top of the 6th inning. Bay Sox trying to start chipping away here tonight. The pitch, and it's off the outside, a fastball. And the count is 1-0. It was a tough night for the Bay Sox starter, Drew Rom. He allowed 4 runs, 3 earned in 3 innings. Gave up 2 home runs. And he counted for 3 of those 4 as a swing and a miss on a changeup. And they count 1-1. Boy, that changeup has been the best pitch for Perkins tonight. He's got a really good one. I think that is the pitch that he got Stowers with. And now he evens the count with Watson. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball deep in the hole in short. Backhanding his stop low. He slipped. He goes down to the ground. And the runner at second, Westberg, had to stay put. I think Westberg was waiting when that throw was made to maybe race for third. He had an extended secondary lead. There was no play for Stott really to make any at first. That's an infield hit for Watson. But the runner stays at second, which is an unusual play, but really was a smart base running maneuver for Westberg, because if he's running to third, I think that's the only play that Stott's got to make.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And Bowie desperately needs base runners right now. I mean, the tying run is in the on-deck circle, so the most important thing is to keep men on base.
As Reiser takes it, it's just a bit low. Boy, that's what Redding wanted. It was there at the knees, ball 1.
The last thing you want to do in the 6th inning of a game like this, where you're struggling to string hits together, is get yourself thrown out at third base.
As Perkins throws, and it's in the dirt, ball 2. We see it so often. A guy throws a pitch exactly where he wants it. He doesn't get the call, and he kind of throws him off a little. And the next pitch isn't even close. The Bay Sox, a team that can hit for power all throughout the lineup. Can they get a big homer at some point tonight? As a breaking ball dives down and in. And the count is now 3-0 here to Reiser. The Dashbach batted with the bases loaded and 1 down in the 4th inning, and he struck out. He might get a chance to do that again here in the 6th. The 3-0 coming, and it's 2, high ball 4. The Bay Sox have loaded the bases with 1 down in the 6th inning, and Dashbach's going to get another chance here. What an opportunity. Andrew Dashbach, as now we're going to see the former Bay Sox in one of the great seasons for a Bay Sox pitcher of all time. Brad Bergeson, the first-year pitching coach for Reading. Brad Bergeson, the winningest single-season pitcher in Bowie Bay Sox history, when he won 15 games in 2008 on a staff that included Chris Tillman, David Hernandez, Jason Birkin. What a year it was. Bergeson, the former Oriole, and he was the 2008 Eastern League Pitcher of the Year. Now Bergeson back to the dugout. 5-1, Reading leads, top of the 6th inning. But now that tying run is in the batter's box. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball, and Dashbach chased it. 3-quarter cut on a looping bender down and away. What an opportunity here for the Bay Sox. 5-1 Reading leading. A runner at every base. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike two. Oh, that hung right out over the plate, and he cut through it. He swung over that same big curveball, bending down and away from the right-handed hitter for the big strikeout. With the bases loaded and one down in the fourth. Let's see what Perkins throws again. He delivers. He threw that curveball again in the dirt. And this time Dashbach takes. And a nice block made by Conley. The Westberg had his first double-A hit here to open this inning. He's the runner at third. Let's see if Dashbach can do so in a huge spot for Bowie as they try to dig back in this game. The 1-2 coming. Breaking ball line towards right center. It's down a base hit. Cutting it off Ortiz. One run is home. Racing for the plate and scoring is Watson. The throw to second. And it's a 5-3 ball game in Reading. They threw him one too many breaking balls. Dashbach's first double-A hit is a 2-run single to right center. And they're at the corners with one down for Grenier.
Well, what a piece of hitting to go to the other side of the field for your first double-A hit. Taking that one over second base, the second baseman Cornelius into right center. Not trying to do too much, just taking the ball to the opposite field. And Dashbach bringing the Bay Sox ever closer and putting the tying run on base.
Here's the pitch to Grenier. And there's that little cutting offering, but it's up high. And the count is 1-0. Perkins right there. I mean, Dashbach didn't look comfortable those first two curveballs, and he just kept throwing it. And finally, Dashbach was on it as a swing and a miss at a fastball on the inner half of the plate. And the count 1-1 to Grenier. 0 for 2 is Caden tonight, grounding out twice into a double play back in the second. The infield at double play depth here. The Bay Sox are back in this thing here. The pitch. Swing and a soaring pop-up on the infield near the mound. Third baseman in Stokes. Coming up the incline of the mound and now back down the backside of it. He makes the catch. That was a roller coaster ride right there. But that's a big out because Grenier couldn't get that run from third in. There's two down. And here's Shane Fontana. And what do you say, Paul? Can we have three guys get their first double-A hit in an inning?
Well, it's one way to start a trend, and if Fontana could do it, he would bring the Bay Sox at least within one run. Runner at third base and the tying run at first.
There's a left-hander starting to throw in the Reading pen. Once again, this is the fourth inning of work for the right-hander Perkins. Might be Hans Kraus. We'll have to check. What a name. Yes, here's the pitch. And it's off speed and down. And the count is 1-0. How many guys named Hans have been in the major leagues? That is a very German name. That count 1-0. The runners lead off the corners. Here's the pitch. And it's a fastball up and away. Ball two. Conley tried to frame that on the outside corner. He tried to bring that down and onto the outer edge, but they did not get the call. 2 at Fontana. The pitch. And he takes a strike. There was a changeup on the outside corner at the knees. It's 2-1. But just like Westberg, who has scored in this inning, and Dashbach, at first they spent the majority of the year in Aberdeen. So is the case for this left-handed hitter, Fontana. The pitch. And he swings and misses at a cutting pitch down and in. Boy, it's gotten Fontana to swing over it twice tonight. That's the pitch he chased, swinging for strike 3 on a 3-2 pitch to lead off the fifth inning. They're playing to Pohl, shortstop Stott towards the middle. The pitch. Change-up line to center. Kroon is over. It hangs up for him. He'll make a chest-high catch on the run to his left on a ball that was smoked by Fontana. So Bowie leaves him at the corners, but they get 2 huge runs on 3 hits in the inning. And we go to the bottom of the sixth. The Bay Sox are back in at 5-3, Reading leading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Welcome back to Reading, Pennsylvania. The Bay Sox cutting a 4-run disadvantage to 2. We go to the bottom of the sixth. As here's the 9-hole hitter, Jack Conley. And he takes a Stallings offering. That is off the outside. A breaking ball, and they count 1-0. So Gillespie allowed a run on 2 hits in 1 inning. As a fastball down and away for ball 2. Conley, or Stallings now in his Double-A debut. Well, how about that? Your first season reaching Double-A. Branovich did the same on this Bay Sox staff. Here's the 2-0 coming. There's a strike. Good fastball in the outer half. Now, Conley's 0 for 2 today, and he's hitting 133 on the year. So when you face this guy to lead off an inning, it's really an out you need to get. As he swings and lifts a pop and foul ground, a lot of room over there. Dash box over, and he makes the catch as he goes onto the side warning track, and 1 retired. You know, one of the reasons this ballpark really feels like an older ballpark, as here's Madison Stokes, is the curvature of the playing ground. I don't know if you could tell, Paul, but this is how all old stadiums used to be built, in that the playing surface is almost more like the shape of an egg. A wide of the pitch to Stokes. Fastball strike in the outer half, and the count is 0-1. In that, when it rains, your hope is that the water, instead of having a draining capacity, it just kind of would run off the side. Pitch, and it's off speed and down, and the count 1-1. So right there, when Dashbach is running to make that catch, he's running downhill, heading into foul ground to make that play. The 1-1. Got a breaking ball just a bit low. That's a good-looking slider, though, but it missed. It's ball 2.
You see that with football fields, right? The crown of the football field, soccer fields the same way, but you don't really see it in baseball all too often now.
Not anymore. Pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short, deep in the hole. Westbrook backhanding with time to throw, and he got him. A nice play by the new Bowie shortstop, and there's 2 down. That was the leadoff hitter, Stokes. And here's Bryson Stott. The letter T outnumbers all the other letters in his name, 3-2. When in doubt, just write another T. 5-3 Reading, 2 outs, nobody on in this bottom of the 6th inning as Stallings delivers. Fastball hit in the air to center. Back on it, Watson with a play to make the catch on the trot, and it's a quick 1-2-3-6 for Stallings. We're going to go to the 7th. Can Bowie continue this comeback effort? It's 5-3 Reading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
I thought we were going to see Hans. I was excited for Hans. Oh, wait a second. We're back on the air. It's 5-3 Reading. It is not Hans. It's Nick Lackney. Nick? That's not exciting. Left-handers in with the call. Here's Paul Fritschner.
Hit in the air deep to right field on the first pitch. Cody Roberts sending it back to the wall. It's up and it's gone! Cody Roberts, his second Double-A home run. He now has 3 hits at the Double-A level. 2 of them have been for home runs. The other one, an RBI double, and he's drawn the Bay Sox within a run. It's 5-4 Reading in the top of the 7th inning.
This man only gets hits to where the grass doesn't grow. Wow, what a huge swing. And you just knew it in a game with so many pitchers in it, you'd have a chance.
And now Patrick Dorian, who has a home run himself tonight. He takes the first pitch, a slider on the outer half of the plate. Strike 1. Dorian homered on the 7th pitch of the at-bat in the first inning. Lackney coming set, standing at 6'4". He delivers another breaking ball low and away.
So 2 of the 3 pitchers for Reading tonight have given up a home run to the first batter they faced. Now for Eastman, he didn't allow another run.
1-1, a swing and a miss from Dorian. Lackney has pitched at every level of the Phillies minor league system this year. Clearwater, Jersey Shore, Reading, and Lehigh Valley. Here's the pitch, and Reading rolls over it, Dorian rolls over it to the right side. Miller there, the flip to first, and Dorian just is retired as Lackney steps on first. 3-1 for out number 1. But
if you ask Lackney what city we're in right now, would he give the correct answer? I mean, we're at home, right? But
you'd have to like his chances being at home. But if we were in Bowie tonight,
be tough.
It would be tough.
I mean, this is a man. What must his suitcase look like?
Minimalist, right? First pitch to Jordan Westberg is low and in the dirt for ball 1. Westberg doubled his first Double-A hit. His last time up, led off the 6th inning. He's right back up again, the pitch, and he grounds it over to third base, but foul. It's 1-1.
This man needs some new luggage for Christmas.
Clearwater, Jersey Shore, Reading, and Lehigh Valley. So he's been all over the East Coast. Here's the 1-1. It's low and in. I mean, he's seen the Jersey Shore. He's seen the Florida shores. He's been in Lehigh Valley, just about an hour up the road here from Reading. But only 1 appearance with Lehigh Valley.
I have to wonder, though, how many ballparks he's been in this year. That would be kind of cool to see. It's got to be an incredible number.
2-1. And the pitch low and in. What I can tell you is that this is his 27th appearance on the season. He has a 4-0 record combined, 3.14 ERA, but a 1.47 whip. Here's the 3-1, and it's low and in. And that's ball 4, and that speaks to the whip right there. I mean, he's allowed a home run and a walk, 3 batters in.
And in a one-run game now, that walk can be so big, especially early in an inning. Westberg, a great at-bat, not trying to do too much. And now you got the middle of the order to the plate with a tying run aboard with only 1 down.
Now to the plate, it's Kyle Stowers. He could tie this game or give Bowie the lead. The pitch, it's low and outside for ball 1. Well, Stowers tonight, he's reached twice. A walk in the first and then a single in the 4th inning. And he struck out in the 6th. The 1-0. And it's through the dirt, ball 2. I don't frankly know what that was from the pitcher, Lackney. Threw that ball, it bounced 5 feet outside and 2 feet in front of the plate. 2-0 the count. That was an easy take for Stowers. Check over to first, back in time as Westberg, who just had to take a quick step over. Stowers 1 for 2 today. His next home run would put him at double digits at the AA level. The pitch, and he grounds it out to second. Cornelius there, the flip to second for 1, on to first. An inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. That is now the 3rd time tonight that the Fightin' Phils have turned a double play to end the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch here at First Energy Stadium. Bowie gets back within a run. It's 5-4 Reading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Jalen Ortiz leads off in the bottom of the 7th inning as the Bay Sox trail it 5-4. Garrett Stallings still pitching for Bowie, and Ortiz takes the first pitch, a fastball inside. Ball 1. Ortiz, tonight he has reached twice. Got to third on an error in the first inning. And he singled in the 4th inning. Now he takes this one deep into right field. Back on it is Stowers. Looking up, but he's able to settle under and make the catch. And that's out number 1. And Stallings now is working through and has retired his last 4 batters. Stallings into his 3rd inning of work here. And Josh Stephen is the batter. Here's the pitch, and it's a little outside. Ball 1. Grenny Kumana will bat next. Reading 5, Bowie 4. Reading hasn't scored now since the 4th inning, but they had scored at least 1 run in each inning through the first 4. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 more in the 4th. They've gone scoreless as Stallings in there. Now this pitch is lined down the right field line, and that gets down a base hit. A hard turnaround first, but Stephen will stay there at first base, and it's a 1-out single.
That was a changeup. We talked about it a little bit earlier. A lot of times you throw that changeup over the plate to try to get the hitter well out in front. By that time, Stephen was just able to slow the bat in enough to keep it fair.
Kyle Stowers relaying that ball in to keep the runner Stephen at first base. Grenny Kumana is the batter. He's 0 for 3 this evening. Right-handed hitter, the pitch. And he takes a strike, a fastball, inner half. This is the first time that Kumana is facing Stallings tonight. It's the last batter that hasn't faced Stallings yet. And the 0-1. And it's weakly hit out to second base. Grenier there. He makes the catch on the pop-up. And that is out number 2. So with 2 outs, Matt Kroon comes up to the plate. Matt Kroon, a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning, which is the difference right now. Reading up by a run. Kroon 1 for 3 with the home run, a strikeout, and a ground out. Here's the pitch, and that's across the outer half of the plate. Strike 1. 0-1 with 2 down. Bottom half of the 7th inning, Reading up 5-4. Now here's the pitch, and there's a fastball, outer half of the plate. Strike 2. 0-2 with 2 outs. Stallings trying to get out of this to keep Bowie within a run, which would be huge at this stage of the game. The 0-2 pitch from the right-hander, and it's swung on, grounded weakly to third, but foul. Bowie, when they come to the plate in the top half of the 8th inning, will have the middle of the order, some power coming up. Watson, Reiser, and then Dashbach. 4, 5, and 6. Bowie was 6-0 against Reading coming into this series this year. The pitch, fastball outside. But Reading fought back. They won the first game of this series, walked off the Baysox. 3-2 was the final score on Tuesday night. 1-2 the count with 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. The pitch into Matt Kroon. Stallings ready with it, and he punches at it foul over to the first base side. That one into the parking lot. Ended up being a nice day weather-wise today. Trying to fight the rain the rest of this week, but there were clouds overhead all day, and then finally, around batting practice for the Baysox, things opened up a little bit. Had some blue sky finally. A 1-2 pitch is going to have to wait. A check to first. That was close. Dashbach applied the tag, but Stevens slid in safely. Knock on wood, but there's no rain in the forecast for tomorrow. Saturday's doubleheader, though, looks a little dicey. This is the last time that Reading and Bowie play each other this year. So they will do everything they can to get those games in. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner, and it's grounded out to short. Westberg over to his right, throwing across his body to first, and the throw pulls the first baseman, Dashbach, off the bag, and the runner, Kroon, is safe.
Well, it'd be interesting to see, Paul, how they rule that. I think it should be a hit. But I'll tell you what made the play. Josh Stephen was running with the pitch. And it's a ground ball to deep short. but it's one, if he's not running with a pitch, I think they can get that out at second base. But they had no play there, and that ground ball to deep short ends up an infield single. And now a big chance for Reading after Bowie has taken some momentum in this game, scoring the last 3 runs in it.
And Luke Miller, who also homered in this game earlier. His homer came in the second inning, a leadoff shot. He's up, right-handed hitter, 2 for 3 tonight. He singled in the 5th, the pitch. And he checks his swing, but it's called a strike anyway. A fastball, outer edge of the plate. Chris Cornelius bats next. The runner, Josh Stephen, going up there to second base. Able to draw Westberg's momentum away from the ground ball. Now the pitch to Miller. And it's low and away. Cody Roberts thought about throwing down to one of the bases to try and backpick a runner, but nobody was covering second, and Dashbach was too far off the bag at first. Last thing you want to do is throw the ball into the outfield in this spot. A ball and a strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning, Reading threatening, runner in scoring position, the pitch. And another check swing, they appeal, he did not go, says the first base umpire, Josh Gilraith. So the count's now at 2-1 in the favor of the hitter, Luke Miller. 12 homers on the season, and one of them was earlier in this game tonight. Chris Cornelius in the on-deck circle. The pitch, and that's a little bit off the outer half. The count now 3-1, nowhere to put the runner Miller. Third base is open, so a walk would load the bases. Hitters count 3-1 with 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, the pitch, and it's grounded out to short. Westberg there, he flips to second. Grenier standing on the bag, and the inning is over. Reading threatens, but they do not score. And we will head to the 8th inning. Bowie needs just 1, and they have 6 outs left to tie the game. We'll be back after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June, and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Back now into the top of the 8th inning, and Bowie needs just 1 run. 6 outs left to try and get it, and in for the play-by-play with a new pitcher on the mound, and Zach Watson at the plate. It's Adam Pohl.
Well, thank you, Paul. So that was Sir Paul, right? Sir Paul McCartney This is Sir Anthony Dominguez. This is a big league rehabber. He delivers. And it is up high. A breaking ball missing for ball one. Sir Anthony. When he was knighted, I wonder if they clipped his ear with the... There's a ground ball deep in the hole. It's short. Diving is Stott. Long throw, not nearly in time. And Zach Watson in a one-run game with an infield hit. And we'll stay away from our knighting humor. And this is quite a name. Sir Anthony Dominguez, after Lackney allowed a run on just the one hit, the homer from Roberts.
It's Sir Anthony, spelled S-E-R Anthony.
He has struggled in his short time in the minors this year. The pitch, and Reiser takes a strike on the outside. Pitched to the big leagues with the Phillies in both 2018 and 19. Made 80 big league appearances, all out of the bullpen with Philadelphia. Right-handed pitcher. Now working his way back. He throws to first. He has allowed 7 runs, though, Paul, in 4 1/3 innings in his short time throwing this year. Sir Anthony trying to battle his way back, get back to the bigs with Philadelphia. Here's the pitch, runner goes. Fastball down, and it eludes the grasp of Conley. It's a stolen base for Zach Watson. Nobody out. The tying run at second. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Johnny Reiser, who has walked in each of his last 2 trips. Would you bunt here in a 1-run game in the 8th? Dashbach is on deck, who had the big 2-run single an inning prior. He's had some big spots in the game. Let's see if Reiser's bunting on the 1-1. The pitch, he's not. He swings and grounds it weakly to short, and it eludes the grasp of the shortstop Stott. Oh my! Everybody is safe. Watson was going to get third on that weak roller anyways, but that is an error, and now there are runners in the corners. Nobody is out in this 8th inning for Bowie. An enormous break for the Bay Sox, and here is Dashbach. His last time up in a long at-bat, seeing curveball after curveball, lined a 2-run single to right for his first double-A hit. The pitch, and he swings over a slider strike, and the count 0-1. Dashbach's got to think, I'm new to this league. Can I see a fastball? I mean, he might go out there and pay Sir Anthony Dominguez to throw him a heater. He's just seeing the hook left and right. A look to first. Reiser dives back safely. You know, Reiser's in an interesting spot here with nobody out because he is a threat to run. You can usually steal bags more easily against relievers. They're usually not as quick to the plate. Runners going, breaking ball away, throw it on to second, and he's out. Oh, that's a huge out of the game. The pitch was off the outside, the breaking ball, but Reiser's thrown out, stealing, trying to get into scoring position there. 2-4 in the caught stealing, and on the infield comes in with a runner at third, 1 down.
Yeah, Caden Grenier is tied with Johnny Reiser with 6 stolen bases to lead the team. Newstrom had 7 before he was called up, but that would have been 7 for Johnny Reiser.
The count is 1-1. They've got it wrong on the scoreboard. Here's the pitch, and it's off the outside. There was another non-fastball. A slider down and away. Did he balk? He balked, and the game's tied. My goodness. We have seen balks galore in the last 2 weeks, but none as big as that. Dominguez never came to a set. Watson has scored, and it's a 5-5 game. Incredible. Here's the pitch. Check swing at a high fastball. He did not go, and it's 2-1. Though the last pitch does not count, it was down and away. What I mean now, 2 pitches ago. Called a balk because Dominguez never came to a stretch set. The 2-1 to Dashbach, and he lifts a high fly ball, shallow right. Ortiz in and towards the right field line, there to make the catch. Dashbach is retired, and there's now 2 down in the inning. What a wild plate appearance that was. A caught stealing and a balk tying the game. Down 5-1 in this one. In the 6th inning, the Bay Sox have come all the way back and tied it up. We're in the top of the 8th. 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 1 more in this 8th. And what a huge stolen base by Watson early in this inning. Grenier batting. Here's the pitch. And a fastball striking the outer half, 0-1. Bowie with their piggyback starter on the hill in this game right now. Garrett Stallings pitching beautifully in his Double-A debut. Nobody warming in the Bay Sox pen. Stallings will be back out in the bottom of the inning as a fastball just away at 95 miles an hour. The count 1-1. He's thrown 3 scoreless innings as Stallings tonight and kept Bowie in the game. When he entered, they were down 5-1 as a breaking ball down and away. And it's 2-1, so you're always looking at comeback for the offense for the guys that have been your hero, but Stallings has been just as big, if not bigger, for Bowie tonight. The pitch, swing and a lifted foul, out of play, off to the right. It's 2-2.
Yeah, it's important, like you said, in a comeback. If the bullpen goes out there and makes the lead insurmountable, then the offense doesn't have much that they can do if they keep chipping away, but the bullpen gives up runs.
The pitch, breaking ball, and he hit him with it. Grenier seems no worse for wear. He got it on the side, and he's jogging down the first. He's aboard with 2 down. We've seen a little bit of it all in this 8th inning. We've seen a steal. We've seen a caught stealing. We've seen an error. We've seen a hit batter and a balk.
Not the prettiest of frames.
What's left on your bingo card? The lady in the back is running up, waving her card in the air. I think she's won the jackpot. Here's Shane Fontana. And the pitch. Fastball just low, very close. Ball 1. Well, Fontana's 0 for 3 tonight, but he scorched the ball. A line shot to center. His last time up. Kroon, the center fielder, ran it down to his left to make a chest-high catch. So looked at first very low. Great job by Miller, the first baseman, to knock that down. They look back, Grenier, and the throw over was in the dirt. That could have easily eluded the grasp of Miller, and there's a lot of foul ground in this ballpark. That may have allowed Grenier to get into scoring position here in this 5-5 game in the 8th inning. He's running the pitch. It's a strike thrown on a second. Head first slide. Safe is Grenier. He's into scoring position. The second Bowie steal of the inning. Caden Grenier with his 7th stolen base of the year. And now Reading will bring the outfield in. Look how shallow Kroon is in center with Fontana batting. In this tie game, a run is in. A runner at second, 2 down, 5 all. Bowie and Reading, top of the 8th inning. Dominguez deals, and a breaking ball cut and missed. That might have even been a changeup. Boy, that ball really had some dip to it late. And the count 1-2. Bay Sox looking for a dramatic comeback here in Reading, Pennsylvania tonight. Here's the pitch. And it's off the outside, a changeup, ball 2. Tomorrow night, 7:05 start, the knuckleballer Mickey Janis, who has pitched in the bigs of Baltimore this year. Longtime Binghamton starting pitcher in this league will go for Bowie. And then a doubleheader on Saturday. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up on the infield. Actually, it's behind the plate. Conley throws away the mask. He'll make the catch. And that ends the inning. But the Bay Sox get the tying run home on, of all things, a balk. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, 5 apiece. Bowie and Reading on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, in a way, it has been a game in 3 acts tonight. The Bay Sox 7 pitches in at a 1-0 lead. Reading, though, then dominated the following proceedings to get out to a 5-1 advantage. But Bowie has come back, scoring the last 4 runs, and we're tied at 5. And Drew Rum is off the hook, Paul. He's going to remain with a 10-0 record going forward. This looked like a night that could be the first loss. As here's the pitch to Cornelius. Good fastball, strike on the outside. It's 0-1. One of the stars of this game making his Double-A debut, Garrett Stallings, as he winds and delivers. Fastball, chop weakly, tough play, third base side. Dorian gloving, Dorian throwing. In time, he got him. Dashbot stretching to bring it in. And another fine play by Dorian on a slow roller to the left side of the infield, one retired. And now the 9-hole hitter, Jack Conley, to the plate. Stallings once again was brought to the Orioles organization where the Orioles traded Jose Iglesias, their starting shortstop, a year ago. There's a bunt from Conley, and it's a bunt base hit up the third baseline, beautifully placed. When you're hitting 130, you got to do something. And Conley, that was an outstanding bunt. Nothing that the Bay Sox could have done there. And a runner aboard with 1 down, and here is Madison Stokes. And I think this top of the order has been the most dangerous part of the order for Reading.
And that goes back to the point that I made earlier when Rom was on the mound. When you have the right-hander falling off the mound to the left side of the mound and the bunt goes up the third base line, Dorian's playing way too far back to be able to get it. And by the time Stallings gets there, it's too late.
As the pitch is hit on a line to deep right field, Stowers going back. It's off the wall, and it bounced well away from him. The center fielder Watson's going to get it. Heading for third, Conley. He'll stay there. But Stokes has his 3rd hit of the night, or his 2nd hit of the night, I should say. A wall ball double, and now they're at 2nd and 3rd with only 1 down. My goodness. The bunt changing just the feel of this game, because you thought you were going to have 2 outs, nobody on for the top of the order. And that liner gets over the head of Stowers. And now Bowie will bring the infield in. And here's Reading's leading hitter, Bryson Stott, 2 for 4 tonight. Will the Bay Sox think about walking him to load the bases here and trying to get a double play for the man on deck, Ortiz? Let us see. As Stott stands in from the left side. The infield is in. Stallings is set. He's going to work to him. As here's the pitch. And it cuts down and in. A little slider in the count, 1-0. The Bowie has scored 4 in a row in this game to tie it up. 2 nights ago, Reading won it in walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 9th. trying to win late again. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball lifted to right field. Back on it, Stowers makes the catch, but tagging to score, Conley. Reading has the lead. It was well deep enough. Tagging from second, Stokes to third. And in the bottom of the 8th inning, it's now 6-5 Reading. And that is a tough pill to swallow for the Bay Sox, who now are 3 outs away from a second consecutive tight defeat here at First Energy Stadium. But this is a big out to get. You're now down by 1, a runner at third, 2 down. And here's Jalen Ortiz.
And with Somerset losing tonight, this was a big chance for Bowie.
As here's the pitch. Breaking ball lifted high into the Reading Knight. Playable. Left center. Fontana and Watson converge. Fontana makes the catch to end the inning. Now we're going to go to the 9th inning. Here we go. Reading has taken the lead. A run on 2 hits. It's 6-5 Reading. It'll be 9-1-2. Roberts, Dorian, and Westbrook for Bowie when we return on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, there's no doubt about it. It is a little bit deflating when you spend the whole night coming back. You're able to come back and tie the game dramatically in the top of the 8th inning. And then Reading is able to answer. They get a run on the bottom of the 8th. And now the left-hander Brian Marconi has entered the game for this 9th. Reading leading 6-5.
And the final line for Dominguez, Sir Anthony Dominguez, 1 inning. He allowed 1 run on 1 hit. He did not walk a batter, did not strike anybody out. But Marconi is split this year between 2 levels. He did make 1 appearance against Bowie back in May. He threw 2 innings on May 16th, did not allow a run or a hit. He walked 3 batters and struck out 1.
Here is Cody Roberts in a home run to right in the 7th to bring Bowie within 1, and the pitch. And he swings and misses to the first offering, a changeup, and the count 0-1. Now Marconi's got a 2.62 ERA with Reading this year. Looking to close out a second straight close win for the Fightins as a breaking ball moves Roberts further from the plate, missing in. And the count is 1-1. Roberts, then Dorian, then Westberg, 9-1-2 in the Bay Sox order. Here it is. Swinging a slow rolling ground ball to third. Up with it, gloving Stokes. The throw in time. 1 retired. A big out to open the 9th. And now you get into some big power bats. And can Bowie lift one out in the 9th inning? Here is Patrick Dorian, who has homered tonight, his 16th of the year. A solo shot to right to open the game. This game was firmly in Redding's corner of the pitch. Breaking ball cut and a miss, strike one. That was right over the plate. As Almengo is up and throwing in the Bay Sox pen, lightly. In case Bowie comes back, the pitch. And it's a fastball pulled off the outside by Marconi. 1-1 the count here to Dorian. 6-5 Redding with one down in the ninth inning, nobody on as he delivers. And a breaking ball gets a wave and a miss. Dorian chased one down and out of the zone. Redding getting a huge double with one on and one down from Madison Stokes to set the table for their run in the eighth pitch. Breaking ball fouled on the ground, back to the backstop. And a big swing from Dorian, who just did get a piece of that one. Once again, Bowie tied a game late on Tuesday. Redding won it in walk-off fashion in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here's the pitch. It's off the outside, a fastball, ball two. And right now, the Fightins hoping to nip Bowie at the wire again here tonight. He throws, and it misses down low, ball three. Now, all the talk about hitting a homer, really what you got to do is not make an out if you're Dorian, and walking would serve that purpose. The wind of the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air. Left field, back a bit, Steven, but with a play. He's there to make the catch. And there's two down in the ninth inning as he is there about 5 feet in front of the track. Dorian just did get under it.
Just barely. That was a ball that, with the line 330 down the line in left field, just trying to sneak it out over the left field wall. Dorian having some words for Steve Hodgins behind the plate. He's still not happy. Walking back to the dugout off of that fly ball.
I have to wonder what that was all about, but it shows the frustration of Bowie. 1 out away from another defeat in Redding. Here's the pitch to Westberg, and he takes off speed and down, ball one. Westberg is another hitter that has some pop. He doubled in the sixth and scored to start Bowie's rally. Here's the pitch. Swing at a inside-out soft liner foul into the seats. Right side, count 1-1. 6-5 Redding with two down in the top of the ninth inning. Nobody aboard. Redding 1 out away from another victory over Bowie. As here's the pitch. And a breaking ball dives down and in, good take, ball two. Stowers on deck for the Bay Sox. If the game gets that far, the 2-1 to Westberg. And it's down low with a fastball, ball three. Well, Marconi, interesting to see what he'll go with a 3-1 pitch here. To the right-handed hitting shortstop. He delivers. And a breaking ball, it's ball four. It bends down low, and Westberg is walked for a second time tonight. He keeps the game alive for Bowie's most prodigious power hitter.
He just has to get on base, do something to keep the line moving, and give Bowie a chance to rally in this game. He has a good eye at that one. He takes a mature at-bat there, Adam. He's not swinging at pitches, trying to be the hero, trying to chase it, breaking balls that he could drive, taking the walk.
Here is Kyle Stowers. Runner at first, two down in the ninth. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball strike to the inside, and the count 0-1.
Was that the pitch, Adam? That was a meaty pitch on the inner half of the plate. Stowers doesn't swing.
I think Stowers thought that was heading inside. It really cut. As now the 0-1 from the left-hander, Marconi. He comes home with it. Breaking ball just away, very close. And the count evens at a ball and a strike. 6 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for Redding. 5 runs on 8 hits and 1 error for Bowie. An extra base hit could tie the game. They hold on the runner, the pitch. It's off speed and in the dirt, and a nice block by Conley. But it's 2-1 to Stowers. who has not seen a fastball in the at-bat here. You would not expect Westberg to try to run at any point here. But he'll run with contact, and that's an advantage to try to score from first. The pitch, and it's a fastball. Oh, they gave him a pitch that looked like it was off the outside. Conley framed it. He caught it and turned the glove in towards the plate, and now running is 1 strike away. Instead of 3-1, it's 2-2. They're on their feet. Marconi sets. The left-hander throws. Check swing foul on a ground ball behind the plate. Stowers stays alive. But he hasn't looked very comfortable, has he, Paul, in this at-bat. A lefty-lefty matchup with 2 down to the 9th. 1 on in a 1-run game. 6-5 running leading. Marconi's ready. Here's the pitch. Fastball just off the outside. It's the same pitch that was just called a strike a moment ago. My goodness. And now it's big because that's ball 3. And Stowers, or I should say Westberg at first, will run with the pitch. He'll get a head start. A ball in the alley or down the line would tie it. The runner goes, the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball lifted, but foul. Straight back out of play. That was a bit of a hanging breaking ball on the inside part of the plate, and Stowers fouled it away. Reading perilously close to handing Bowie another big defeat. Westberg's got his lead. He runs the 3-2. Swinging a lifted pop fly to shallow left center. Steven and Kroon converge. It's Kroon in center to make the catch. And Bowie comes up a run short again here in Reading, Pennsylvania. My goodness. For a second straight game to open this 6-game series, Reading wins it by the narrowest of margins. The Fightins beat Bowie. Our final score, Reading 6 and the Bay Sox 5. We'll return with our Bay Sox post-game show from First Energy Stadium in Reading, Pennsylvania. Right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BAYSOX at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
For a second straight game to open this series, Reading has won by the narrowest of margins. They walked it off on Tuesday, beating Bowie. And here tonight, after a 3-2 defeat on Tuesday, our final score, Reading 6 and the Bay Sox 5. And you know what? There's so many ways to look at this game. This is a game where it felt like the Bay Sox might steal the game. Reading's a team that struggled all year. The Bay Sox were the team with the momentum late in this game. They were down 5-1 in the 6th. They end up coming back and tying it in the 8th, but to Reading's credit, they were able to scratch out the run in the bottom of the 8th that ends up being the winning run in this game.
Yeah, and it just felt like the momentum, as you said, was shifting toward the Bay Sox. They had the runners on base, but if you look at the way that the Bay Sox trying to convert those base runners, Bowie left the bases loaded in the 4th inning, and that was a big situation early in the game, because in that 4th inning, Bowie was trailing at the time 4-1, and they had the tying run on base. They had the go-ahead run in the box, but they left the bases loaded, 1 out, and the bases loaded. They did not even get 1 run in the inning. So that's something to circle and look back on as this one concluded.
There's no doubt about it, and it just felt like Reading had a lot of clutch hits in this game. It was a tough night for Drew Rom, who allowed 4 runs, 3 of which earned in 3 innings, but a home run hurt Rom tonight.
Yeah, he was pitching to contact tonight, and we saw in his last start he got hit around a little bit. In his last start against Richmond, he allowed 4 earned runs on 5 hits, but he did get the win in that one. He walked 3 and struck out 3. And then here tonight, it's kind of the same thing where he allowed 4 runs. Only 3 of them were earned, but in 3 innings this time with 5 hits. And so 2 innings shorter than he has generally gone this year. I mean, this was one of Rom's shortest starts of the year. In fact, he's only gone 1 shorter, and that was 2 2/3 innings when he was with Aberdeen back on May 19th. He'd been a whole lot longer than that, where he has just consistently been able to go out there and string together long starts, long appearances. Just was not the case tonight.
The Bay Sox did, though, in relief, get an outstanding outing at his Double-A debut for Garrett Stallings, who ends up getting the loss in this game. He allowed 1 run in 4 stellar innings. He came into the game with it being a 5-1 game. Stallings gave up a bunt single with 1 down in the 8th, obviously not his fault. And then Madison Stokes, the top of the order, Stokes and Stott for Reading were huge tonight. Stokes double over the head of Stowers and Wright was the big swing of the bat when it was all said and done.
Yeah, it was, and the Bay Sox now find themselves a little bit farther behind in the standings. We'll get into that more in a second, but you look at the chances that Bowie had offensively. You have the top of the order up with a runner on in the 9th inning. You have a couple of runners on the corners in the 6th inning. You runner on in the 7th inning, you leave him stranded. Bowie left runners on base tonight in 4 different innings. So all the way through, as Bowie left 7 men on base total, but Bowie was 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Reading, to Bowie's credit, Reading, they left 9 men on base. They were 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position, so both teams right around that same mark.
Well, you look at this ball game, though, and we saw a lot of players that have not worn the black and orange of the Bay Sox that often. Jordan Westberg had his first Double-A hit. He had an outstanding night. He doubled and scored and walked twice in the game. We saw Andrew Dashbach have a huge hit to really get the Bay Sox back in the game from 5-1 to 5-3 with a 2 RBI single with 1 down in the 6th inning, his first Double-A hit in the game as well. And then Stallings had a very good debut, albeit in a losing effort. So the winner was Sir Anthony Dominguez, 1-0. He allowed a run in 1 inning. The loser, Garrett Stallings, 0-1. He allowed 1 run in 4 innings. And Brian Marconi got his 9th save of the year. This game was played in 2 hours and 45 minutes and in front of a crowd of 5,811 here in Reading. So the Bay Sox came into the day just a half game out of playoff position, out of a top 2 spot in this 12-team Double-A Northeast League. We'll tell you what has happened all around the league here tonight when we return here from Reading, Pennsylvania, after a tough 6-5 defeat on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, we welcome you back one final time tonight from Reading, Pennsylvania, where Reading beats Bowie in a tight one for a second consecutive game. 6-5 the final this evening, as Reading gets a run in the bottom of the 8th inning to break a 5-5 tie in this contest. Are we going to have fireworks tonight here at the ballpark? Oh my goodness. I wasn't ready for that. No, the fireworks are in the air, and with that being said, we'll probably hurry in getting off the air so that you don't have to listen to the popping and banging. But let's take a look at the current AA Northeast League standings.
Yeah, Akron with a win tonight. Akron at 57-35, 2 games up on Portland for the second, or for the top playoff spot. Portland in that second playoff spot. They are 2 games behind Akron. Bowie now with the loss. They are a full game out of a playoff spot. A game behind Portland, and Somerset tied with Bowie. Somerset lost tonight. Portland was rained out. So that is where Bowie stands in the AA Northeast League's standings.
Well, folks, we have got Game 3 of the series tomorrow night. A reminder that Saturday will be a 4:15. What an interesting start time. Doubleheader, then Sunday evening baseball as well, or is it not? Is it a day game? 2:15?
2:15.
Tomorrow night at 7:05, Saturday at 4:15, and then Sunday at 2:15 for Bowie Bay Sox baseball. Tomorrow night, we'll see the Bowie debut of a longtime AA pitcher in this league with Binghamton, the knuckleballer, the right-hander Mickey Janis. He'll be on the mound for the Bay Sox, and a struggling Reading righty, James MacArthur, 1-5, with a 5.13 earned run average will go for the Reading Fightin' Phils. Broadcast start time 6:45 for the 7:05 first pitch for Bay Sox baseball. Also a reminder, Erie is in town next week. Games Tuesday through Sunday. Get your tickets. Somerset will be in town the week following, so Bowie is at home the next 2 weeks at Prince George's Stadium. Get your tickets at baysox.com. Root on the Bay Sox as they try to get to the 2021 AA Northeast League Championship Series. It would be only the 3rd time that Bowie would play for it all in their franchise history, dating all the way back to 1993. So that's going to do it for us, for our Paul Fritschner. My name is Adam Pohl. Once again tonight, Reading nips Bowie at the wire as they score around in the bottom of the 8th to break a tie ball game. Our final score, Reading 6 and the Bay Sox 5. And you heard it all right here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Have a great evening, everybody.
Bowie Bay Sox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, and Arundel Rideshare. DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Bay Sox Baseball on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.